don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is tactical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Blueclouds TV, your number one source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
So you never miss an episode is what they're saying. Welcome back to the channel, Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. We are live again with another bumper topics to talk about on this platform. Also, we have a Servette clash in the Europa Conference League. Victor Osimhen transfer saga reaching a boiling point. Noni Madueke among those who are set to be picked in Lee Castley's first England squad. Then we have a Romelu Lukaku, new Napoli as a new Napoli player until June 2027. All documents are being signed, and some other news with you. Kepa Arrizabalaga news is there to talk about also. And Harvey Vale, I'm sure that's the name, Harvey Vale, also news in here. We're going to talk about Harvey Vale. Ryan Sterling news is also there. So lots of news to talk about. And we have just one more day for the transfer window. The deadline day is right here, 11 p.m. UK time. Guys, you got to catch us up because we will be here 5 to 5 hours or 5 to 6 hours before the deadline window the transfer window come to an end. So, guys, wherever you're reaching us from, wherever you're watching this stream from, like I always say, be part of it. Subscribe, like the video, and also make sure you keep a bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from this platform. We are live on X, we're live on YouTube at the same time, bringing you the latest update on Victor Osimhen. And also Noni Madueke call up to the three English national team. We will talk about that whilst we're here. So, guys, you and we can make this stream a wonderful stream. Like I said, if you're really enjoying this stream, what are you waiting for? Drop your likes. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Don't forget, we are streaming live on 2 platforms. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about here. Stephen G, my co-host, is in the building today. So we'll get it growing. Guys, stay tuned. Do not go anywhere, and we'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back again, people. We are live. Steven is in the building. I'm here. We are looking at the big game, the second leg of the Europa Conference League between Servette and Chelsea FC Football Club. This will be taking place in Sweden. A center point of correction. Is it Sweden,
Switzerland.
Right? Switzerland, yeah, not Switzerland, not Sweden, Switzerland. So Chelsea boys will be traveling to Switzerland. They're already there. The game kick off in about 3 hours time, but we have to start our stream because there is a lot to talk about, guys. Absolutely a lot to talk about today. More update on Victor Osimhen, and Steven will take us through all those updates. We'll start with Victor Osimhen before, and we'll put the Predator lineup, the drawing board or the tactical board later on because we're waiting for the lineup to come out. Then we can get the full, idea of how Chelsea will line up against Servette away in the second leg in the Europa Conference League away game. So, Steven, welcome back again, brother. And how was your day?
Yeah, day's been all right. Hopefully you could hear me because I've just had a helicopter go over the top of my house. So hopefully that didn't come through too clearly and drain out my voice.
Hope there's no fire anyway.
No, not here. Not with needing helicopters anyway. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. And yeah, you touched on it, man. Busy. What? We're at 4 o'clock now, yeah?
Yeah.
By UK time. So, and I've just nearly opened a tab for no reason. So forgive me because I want to get this information 100% correct when I say it. I'm just trying to find it. I'm looking for the countdown timer we've done. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember how far up it is.
If you can, yeah, I think I bookmarked it. Guys, we're trying to get the countdown time for how long it is and how many minutes and hours for this window to be done, to be shut.
I know what I can do.
Get all the information. So, like I said, we have a lot to talk about, especially the update on it. On Romelu Lukaku is heating up and boiling. It's getting to a boiling point where if you're not careful, you can get burned. Big up to Phantom of Many Topic. Phantom said alive so early in the day. Absolutely. Chelsea plays in 3 hours time. So 3 hours time, if we don't get this video out on time, we're not gonna YouTube is not gonna help us here. So we have to make it on time. Phantom said 5th person to like the video. Thank you very much, Phantom. You don't have to say it because I know how dedicated you are in terms of supporting this channel. You've been doing this for a long time. So tomorrow, if Ivan Toney come to CFC, Phantom come off loan from Fulham Football Club. Okay. Big up to you, my man himself. Chelsea down in the building says hello, Neil. Where my link, Browski? How's everyone? Whoop 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 whoop. Osimhen soon signing. They now in talk with his salary. It looks like 220K a week. Victor, my man Osimhen. Yeah, Victor Osimhen. Now, guys, I'll tell you something about this. The reason why the salary is heating up. I've been there before. If you're a rich man and you being the guy that spends so much money in a week, when you go down, when you find another job and you go in a salary cut, they cut your wages down, or maybe you're making, let's say, you're making $10 an hour, and then you found a new job, and the job is paying you $8 an hour. To be honest with you, your lifestyle that you used to live when you were receiving $10 an hour, and then your lifestyle that you're living now with $8 an hour never matched up. You feel very, very uncomfortable. So I'll tell you why they always negotiate on high, so they make sure they get the best that they want. So a phantom of many topics that Osimhen demand are reasonable. Clear Lake is trying to lowball him. If I am Osimhen, I'm already in Saudi Arabia. But Phantom, you have to figure these two things out: money and your career as a footballer. Money plays first, but he's too young in his career to fancy the Saudi Pro League over the the highest watch league in the world, where when you win trophies in future, you can tell your case, look, I won this trophy in the English Premier League, a league that is very difficult in the world. I won this trophy with this football club. Then you are setting something something good for yourself in terms of when your career comes to an end, you could go to Chelsea and be a scout. You could go to Chelsea and be an ambassador. You can go to Chelsea and be somebody else after football. So it's very, very good that he attached himself to the top gangs out, the top football clubs out there. Napoli, he can go there, although the relationship to the end didn't end well. But we all know Victor is a Chelsea player. He wants to come to Chelsea, and that's a plus. So Chelsea Dan, big up to you. Chelsea Dan, Lukaku cement says cement gone about time. Okay, Phantom, don't talk waffles over there. New templated boat says okay, now tempted about so boat guy. Okay, guy has gone. I expect to see the more being is it what? Daniel, your comment didn't come out clear. Can you rephrase it and come again, Daniel? Thank you very much, Danny. Santiago said that if Osimhen wants a 225k a week, then Chelsea should sign him. But if he wants a 275k, then he can go to Abu Dhabi or Abu Dhabi. Yeah, Nikki, big up to you, Nikki. Nick said, hey, big up to you yourself. I hope you're keeping well. You're doing very well. Wherever you're watching us from, let us know, Nikki. Nick, sorry, I said Nikki. Why do they call it Nikki? It's not Nicki Minaj, isn't it? It's just Nick. Sorry, Nick, if I butchered your names. It's just give him 225k, and then we'll be done with Victor Osimhen. And Russ, man like Dan, what's up? I'll drop the link for you. Dan, I'll send you the link. Don't worry, I'll send the link. He said he would want, guys, apologize for those flicking on my camera. I'm trying to work on it, so apologize for it. Yeah, it's back again. It's back again. Daniel said that now that a cement booted guys has gone, I want to see this move made. I can't see another season of Jackson playing up top. Thank you very much, Daniel. I'm very happy you rephrased yourself and you came again. It makes it much more easy for me to read it, because sometimes I read certain things but I don't understand it, but I have to try and make sense out of what I'm reading, which makes it very difficult for me. But if I have a producer, the producer could have rephrase it and then send it to me. But I'm reading direct from your comments, and sometimes I don't even go over. So thank you very much for doing that for me. Phantom said Chelsea done anything worth doing is worth doing for money. If Saudi pays more, Saudi is the better trophy.
That's not how it works.
Sarah, big up to you, Sarah. Said that here is a real deal for Chelsea, but if he
values money over his career, good luck to him.
Yeah, if he values money over his career, good luck to him, according to my brother, Sarah. Big up to you, Sarah, for joining us here on the show today. Much love to everyone. We got 50 of you watching live on X. And also, guys, we will be previewing tonight's game between Servette, the game that will be taking place in Switzerland. Servette, according to report, they haven't played any game since the last play Chelsea. Chelsea have been in the game with Wolverhampton Wanderers. So I would say our fitness level is getting there. I would say it's within 80-85% right now, close to 95 to 100. So that's where we are. But don't be surprised. You guys might see quite a number of changes in today's starting lineup. And there's a reason why there are changes. We explain everything to you. So, Steven, let's start with Victor Osimhen. Latest developments and updates on Osimhen, and also we will talk about Raheem Sterling as time goes on. So let's start with Osimhen, Stephen G.
Yeah. So basically, the update on Victor Osimhen is quite straightforward, really. It's the as Romano put it, saga open with Al Ahli and Chelsea in talks with Napoli and player. Chelsea is still in talks with Victor Osimhen about salary, ready to offer a loan with obligation to buy. And then he carries on to say the salary offered from Saudi as an Al Ahli is 25 to 30 million euros net per year until 2028, with management in Italy for negotiations.
Okay.
So that's net. So that's after tax. So say we go
Take
the
it off.
lower
Sorry,
end of that.
sorry, Stephen. Sorry to make you repeat yourself. Can you go over it one more time, please, if you can?
Yeah. So Al Ahli and Chelsea are still in talks with Napoli and Victor Osimhen. Chelsea is still in talks with him about salary and are ready to offer a loan with an obligation to buy. The Saudi contract offer is 25 to 30 million euros salary net per year. So 25 to 30 million euros after tax until 2028, which is 4 years.
And can you
With
confirm
the Saudi
on the
management in Italy for negotiations?
But there hasn't been report on how much he'll be making in a week, right? There's been a clarification on that.
Well, no, we can
salary.
roughly work it out, right? So he's saying 25 to 30 million net. So net is after tax, yeah?
Okay.
So let's say it's 25 million. Divide that by 52. It's 480 to 500,000 per week if he goes to Saudi after tax.
Okay. After tax. All right.
But he hasn't rejected Chelsea. Put it this way, right?
I remember the initial fee we had yesterday was 30 million a week, isn't it?
I can't remember.
30 million a year. I'm sorry, not a week. Sorry, 30 million a year.
Romano says 25 to 30, so 25/30, so somewhere in that range. But the thing is, right, what people I think aren't realizing is that it's very unlikely Chelsea would still be in talks now if there was no chance of it happening. They would have moved on to other targets. They're probably talking to other targets as a precaution of it falling through at the moment, but they haven't moved away from it. He's still their number one priority as it stands. He's still Chelsea's number one priority as it stands.
Okay. Oh,
also, I'm going to point one thing out, right?
It's heating up, yeah.
You know I don't trust Jacob Steinberg, right?
Yes,
but last night, we saw a change in the wording from Fabrizio Romano. So about a day and a half, 2 days ago, Romano was still saying Victor Osimhen will not reduce his salary. Yeah? Last night, the wording from Romano is, let's see if Chelsea can get creative to get close to his Napoli salary. Right? Do you notice the difference? Then today, you've got Jacob Steinberg. You know what I call him because I absolutely despise the guy.
Is that Twatbeg?
It's the one beginning with C, but we're not repeating it.
Right.
But he then reported this morning that there's cautious optimism at Chelsea over getting the deal done for Victor Osimhen. So you see what I mean, right? From last night, Romano's wording, I said to you in the group chat, it feels like there's a shift happening in this deal right now. Yeah? And it's in favour of Chelsea. And you wasn't sure what I meant, so I explained it again. Then we get that from Steinberg, who you know I don't really like because of all the stuff he said about certain people. But we won't get into that. That's a different conversation. But just know I don't really like him. But the fact that he's also now come out and said there's cautious optimism, it continues to look like there might be a swing towards Chelsea and that something could be done. Also, what I would point out is if you're Victor Osimhen, you have to back yourself. Yeah. Initially, it was he doesn't want a loan with an option. He wants a loan with an obligation or a permanent deal. An obligation is a form of permanent deal because the chances are it becomes permanent. The way I look
after
at
your
it,
loan spell.
Yeah. The way I look at it, this is how Chelsea should do it. If we're going loan with obligation, right? This is what I'd do. I'd go loan with obligation. Yeah. The obligation clause, so for the obligation to get triggered, is Chelsea qualifying for Champions League football. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a very obvious reason for this because our salaries are different at Chelsea by the way that they're structured. When, well, I say ours, obviously meaning the players at the club, salaries different, Champions League versus non-Champions League. If it's Champions League, it increases by a set percentage. I can't remember. I think it's like 20 to 30% increase. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you say, we're going to offer your club Napoli a loan with an obligation, the obligation clause is qualification for Champions League, yeah, I think he accepts it because, as I've said plenty of times in the last week or two, you say to him, you're the person that we're missing to take us into Champions League. If you get us Champions League, then your wage would be close to what your Napoli wage is currently, and you won't need to take the reduction because the reduction only happens if Chelsea are not in the Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he doesn't want it, then that's on him because he clearly doesn't back himself to fire us there.
I agree. I'm sure that would be the only problem. But if Victor really believes himself, we've talked about this a couple of times on his platform.
Also, if you want those level wages, if you want them level wages, you best be backing yourself. Because if you don't make sense in English. Because if you don't, then there's a big issue there. If you don't back yourself, but you want like 300 odd grand or whatever it is a week, then you don't back yourself to get your club to Champions League for you to be able to get at least close to that. There's a big red flag there. So back yourself, come for the season on loan with an obligation, get us Champions League, get Chelsea Champions League. Yeah. Then Chelsea automatically have your salary close to what you have at Napoli. And then there's no issue.
That's right.
Alternatively, if somehow you do choose to come here, we don't get Champions League, you can then go to Saudi next summer.
That's based on the obligation or without obligation. If you can't get it, if you don't meet the requirement, it means that you can go to Saudi.
Saudi back in for him regardless, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, this is Steven taking us through all the details, the nitty-gritty behind the Scotia's deal. They said Victor Osimhen's move. It's going to be one of the Premier League saga, and that will drag on to the end of the transfer window. It will drag on, and like I said, the transfer window will be closing at 11 p.m. UK time. It depends on where you are. By 11 p.m. UK time, make it so easy for everyone to understand. 11 p.m. UK time. My time is a bit different because United States, we got like 3 different time over here, so it's kind of hard. But I can calculate from my location. If 11 p.m., that'll be 10, 9, 8, 7. So my time will be 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. My time, which is United States time. My region will be 6 p.m. and the UK time will be 11 p.m. So we'll be here for a long period of time waiting for the deadline day. So do not go anywhere. Stay here with us, and we'll give you all the update. But big up to Dan. Dan is here with us. Dan is here in the building with us. In a second, I'll let Dan say something. But big up to Daniel Crane. Big up to Daniel. Said the $500K a week in the Saudi league tax doesn't even exist in that place. Marvin said we'll love him to go to Saudi as a Chelsea fan. Let Nico develop, according to him. That makes a lot of sense, but it will take a little bit of time. If Chelsea have to try and get Champions League this season, Chelsea have to try. Manchester City will not be the Manchester City we saw last 2 seasons. Last season, they went down a bit. this season they will not be the same. They've won multiple 3 times, the Premier League 3 times. I don't think they have that hunger anymore to win it. If they don't win it, it doesn't care. They have nothing to lose. But Chelsea can challenge Manchester City with a good number 9 striker. Chelsea can challenge Manchester City and Arsenal on top there. But without a striker, it will take time for Nico to develop. But I'll say it will take more time for us to push those teams out there. So we have to get a striker, and Nico can still develop. There is a lot of games to play. We have the World Cup and the Club World Cup games to play, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Premier League games, top Europa League games. We got a lot of games to play. Chelsea got a lot of games to play, and you need good squad depth, good first team players, and then those that come from the bench, they should be able to have an equal strength to those that are starting on the pitch, just like Manchester City did when Pep Guardiola took over. He has strength, and he's strengthening the bench, and then he's strengthening the starting 11. And that's what Chelsea are looking forward to do. So thank you very much, Danielle. Marvin, also, thank you very much for your comment. Marvin said loan with obligation is considered as a permanent transfer in the footballing terms. Exactly. Phantom, thank you very much. Phantom said Chelsea Dan. So Dan, let's welcome our brother Chelsea Dan in the building. Danny, welcome back to the stream. And let us know how your day is treating you and how the family is doing, Mr. Dan.
Is that my brother? I'm going to speak clear and professional today, right? So people can actually understand me, because I don't want people thinking in the wrong way because of my speech therapist, yeah? So I'm all good. The family's good. But there's been some news just now, what I've just read. From Sky Sports Italian, called Gino Rossi. He's a journalist in Italian. Have now officially just come out a statement 2 minutes ago. Chelsea have now agreed the payment of a deal for Osimhen on the green of salary. So Osimhen is now agreed the salary. They've offered him 235k a week, and his option to buy
200 and what? 35?
35k a week.
Okay. And that's with Chelsea, or is it with the Saudi team?
No, with the Chelsea Football Club. The situation that with the Saudis, yeah, they had no hope of signing Osimhen, right? He didn't want Saudis. He didn't want no other club apart from Chelsea Football Club. His heart, even Joby Mikel, he spoke to Joby Mikel on all the socials of his Instagram, Steffi. He's got his heart set at Chelsea Football Club. Okay. The most situation is if Osimhen and his Todd Bowley and Ed Barley's, yeah, didn't do the deal, the salary properly for Osimhen, and it collapsed, then there would have been such a salary deal for the Saudis. Okay. But because Fabio Romaro's come out, yeah, with all it, like I said, that there's a certain wages that if it collapsed on Osimhen, he would have gone to the Saudis. But now it's all up and running. Chelsea have agreed the terms of Osimhen. He's happy with the salary. It's now what they're going to do now. Yeah, what we're going to do now is what they're going to do now is basically the obligation. How many years contract? Because the release clause of what they've done. They sold Lukaku. There's like a little thing in Italian sources, yeah, that everyone hasn't known about. Mm-hmm. There was a part of the deal when Lukaku was signing for Napoli. It was going to be a 20, because really Chelsea Football Club, right, wanted at least 45 of them. So what they've done, the 45 mil off Lukaku, they paid 25 point something mil for Lukaku. So the other 20% is off Victor Osimhen. You get what I'm saying, Lee?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What they're saying, because eventually they wanted 45 million for him, right? That's what then. But because they've received the 25 million, Napoli what was paid, the 25 point something million. The bit of the other 20 million, they've knocked that off for Osimhen. So because in the terms of the release clause,
Okay.
well, because they wanted like 110 mil, but now they're literally probably knocked it down for what 85 to 80 million. It will be a loan option, but the loan option will be is how far he could proceed in the Premier League, how many goals he could contraband us into the goals this season. What's these like players with Enzo Maresca? Is Enzo Maresca the criteria of the bringing these big talent football players to be top of their level to finish the top four? And also, it does. Another thing, what I will say, it's better to bring him in, Nee. It's because Nicholas Jackson. I don't want to go there, right? I can't. This guy needs to get. We need to sell him. We need to sell Jackson because the way what he said to Joby McTell was disgraceful. But I'm not going to go there. But the thing is, if any day we're not going to sell Jackson, right? He's going to be our second best on the bench player. And Osimhen would actually help him to be a clinical experience player for in a year future. That's why we need Osimhen.
Thank you very much, Dan. Dan, I mean, I have a different view on terms of what you're about to say, but we're not going to get into that right now. I mean, later on in the stream, we can get into that aspect of the conversation between Mikel Obi and Nicholas Jackson. If you're thinking of Chelsea selling after sell Mikel Obi, Nicholas Jackson because of his message to Mikel Obi, then I would say that you're not looking at the bigger picture. There was two messages going back and front, and I think Nicholas Jackson is also human and he has the right to retaliate. It's not like John Obi Mikel worked for the football club. He doesn't. He sits on his own platform and then destroy this player because of why? He's not a striker. You go, but I won't get into that at this moment. We'll get into that later, guys. We have 94 of you watching live on YouTube alone, and over 100 watching live on X. It's very important. YouTube sent me a message yesterday telling me that majority of my viewers have not subscribed. That is 70% of my viewers are not subscribers of this platform. And I always say the only way you can help your brother as a content creator out to also for him to produce his best is only by you liking the video, subscribing, and keeping the channel more relevant and active at all times. So if we come live, we dedicate ourselves, we dig into it, get all the information, we come over here and discuss this with you. We expect you to show your love by subscribing and liking the video. And also you can go through your stream and even share the stream on any other platform that you think that there are Chelsea fans that would like to know about this channel. I always say, my name is Nate Zion. I always bring you live stream each and every day discussing and issues, giving you the best solution to solve certain problems. And we'll also give you the option, the chance to come on and talk to us. And it's all about matter of time. So we appreciate your time with us over here, and we also make sure we deliver and make you happy. And whatever you want to hear, we dig into it and give you the right information out there. So I'm very, very happy to be here with us. So 86 of us watching live. If you all share the video, that number will become double. It will become 186 on this platform live watching. So thank you very much. And I always try and make sure I bring important, intelligent people to this platform to talk to us and give us information if we need them. So that is why I have two representatives from the UK. I have Chelsea Dan. A lot of you might know Dan, and then my co-host, who is Steven, also very, very smart guy. He digs into it. He gets all the information that we all need. But there are other issues out there regarding Raheem Sterling at this moment. Chelsea, and what I'm hearing, Chelsea owns Raheem Sterling 60 million in wages and bonuses for the remaining of 3 years of his contract as he's still with Chelsea, and also 3 year, as I said, 3 year he'll be making a 300K a week. Also, now the latest is all about Victor Osimhen. As I said, his transfer is really heating up and boiling up. It's got to a stage that his future have to be, he has to determine where he lies, whether he goes to Al Ahli, or Al Ahli, whatever they call it. I'm not a Muslim, so it's kind of hard, or I'm not Arabian. It's kind of hard for me to pronounce it very well. So, guys, apologize if I did not pronounce the club name very well. And also today we heard that Mbappe account has been hacked. Yeah, Mbappe account has been hacked. We have to get into it and see how does that happen. Yeah, Mbappe account has been hacked, and people are thinking that it was a Manchester United fan that hacked Mbappe's account, because all the tweets was all about Mbappe. You go in there, you go to Manchester United, and he's trying to say that, okay, I'll have to wait on a free transfer and I'll join Manchester United, that kind of thing. So it was all like Manchester United communication going on in Mbappe's Twitter account when it was being hacked. So, and also Georgi Petrovic set to leave and join Strasbourg, 1 year loan until June 2025. And then he'll be back to Chelsea FC. Then also Chelsea announced the extension of our long-term partnership with MSC Cruiser UK. So yes, another partnership joining Chelsea. That's how to make money. You brand yourself very well, and you're going to have all these people coming in, bringing money to the football club. Chelsea is not all about money. Yes, it's if you look at the decision here with Raheem Sterling, there's a lot of money involved. But footballing reason, okay, Raheem Sterling, the decision is we don't think you're good enough. We want to keep you on the side. If we need you, we'll call you. But I want to reduce your wages to this specific amount. Will you accept it? Will you accept 300K instead of 330K a week if you're not playing that much? Because I'm not going to use you that much. Raheem Sterling hasn't made his decision yet. Okay, that was.
Nick, can I just talk about Sterling quickly? The situation is, we know it's not Enzo Maresca that he said to Sterling it's not in his plans, right? It's the owners who ones that don't want Sterling. No, it is Nick.
Let me hold on a second. Before you get into that, let me hold on a second. It is Enzo Maresca live press conference. Steven, yes or no?
What? No, it's not.
Did Enzo Maresca said to the press that Raheem Sterling is not part of his plans for the season, or is it the owners that said that? No, hold on, Dan. Hold on a second. I'll let you come in. I want to need to clarify it, because I certainly know what I read and what I was hearing.
I've read something different, like with Enzo Maresca. Yeah, he came out in a statement that Enzo Maresca didn't put the words of the statement that he had no Sterling in his plans. It was the owners. It was the owners, right? So owners want to reduce his wages, yeah, because he's on 350K a week. Sterling, Ben Chilwell, Carly Chukwuemeka, Trevor Chalobah, and who else is there? Modric. Apparently, Modric's not going to be not be seen. They're all in one side of a training place where they're just training because the owners just not want them to play for Chelsea no more. Enzo Maresca even came out in press conference saying, right, it's not me to decide if Raheem Sterling is in my plans or not. I didn't want to make the statement out of this, and you could clearly it was the owners. But the thing is, I'm not going to have a go at the owners, because the thing is, we know the owners, yeah, they do good deals. They get the deals done on players when something happens to the directors. If they muck it up, they go in, get the job done, get the player. Yeah, I'm not minded about that. But a situation, the way how Raheem Sterling has been mistreated at this football club by the owners, it's disgusting. Like with Ben Chilwell, Carly Chukwuemeka, yeah, Trevor Chalobah. So, and then you send off Pegfitz on loan to Strasbourg, that he was better goalkeeper than Sanchez last season. So we know that Enzo Maresca is only agreeing on his owners, because if he says something, he's not the one who's getting the players in. He's only agreeing because he's like being a yes man to these lot just to keep the peace.
So Danny, you said a lot regarding what you think the owners, the decision that you think the owners have taken. They sidelined Raheem Sterling and brought in Pedro Neto. Which of these two players you think is more productive, has better end product with these two players, Raheem Sterling. And if you feel that the owners have mistreated Raheem Sterling, look at these two players that they brought in. Look at these players that they brought in. They brought in Joao Felix. They brought in Pedro. Look at the productivity of these two players and what you get from Raheem Sterling. Can you tell?
Can I just say what I need? Well, yeah. Joe Felix is not going to be on the wings. He's going to be like a false nine. He's not going to be at the first team place. He's going to come off the pitch.
He can play both sides.
Well, he can play both sides on man or what. But Anson Morata is not going to put Joe Felix on that side. But you saw Joe Felix played against Wolves. Pedro. Well, no, wait. I'm saying it. I'm saying this year, right? Joe Felix was playing where Cole Palmer, as in a 10 role. Right, the situation is right. Sterling would go over and anyone in that side of the pitch. Yeah, Pedro Neto. Yeah, he's a good player, but that guy's never fully fit. Modric is useless. So he will take Modric's place any day of the week. Yeah. So the situation this year, you've got players like Joe Felix. You said about Joe Felix and Neto Pedro. How do we know that Pedro Neto is going to play day in, day week to the end of the season? Look what he did at Wolves. He had 12 games for Wolves.
What's different?
And he's an injury prone.
Danny, what difference does it make having a healthy player on the pitch that is not producing nothing, and then player that when he's fit, he can produce more than a healthy player that was healthy the whole entire season, but yet could not produce nothing? Look at it. Look at last season, 1-on-1 with Wolverhampton Wanderers. 3 players on the side for Raheem Sterling to pass on to them, and he make a mess out of that. Why do you think Pep Guardiola sold Raheem Sterling to Chelsea? Why do you think so?
So why did Jackson do it last season? Why did the other players did it last season? You can't just blame Sterling for the prestations. Cole Palmer did it. He couldn't
Jackson.
Look, I'm saying this year, they all did it last season, right?
They did what?
Well, look at Jackson, the way he played when we beat Everton 6-0. Look how embarrassing Jackson and Nuno Madueke wanted to take a penalty. They're fighting over the penalty spot. Until when he couldn't go and told him. But what I'm trying to say is, my friend,
Danny, hold on a second. We're talking about productivity from a player. Productivity.
Yeah.
You're trying to compare Nicholas Jackson to Raheem Sterling. Nicholas Jackson, first season with Chelsea, and even did better than Didier Drogba did with his first season in the most.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, he did.
No, he did. What? 14 G8 goals.
He scored more goals than Didier Drogba first season.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't, mate. I hate to say it. This is what I love about people. Go look at the stats here of Didier Drogba's first season to Nicholas Jackson. For Didier Drogba's first season, he scored 22 goals in all comps. Yeah, Jackson scored 14 and two goals in all comps. So it makes it like 16, 17.
Did you hear what I said? I said in the Premier League. In the Premier League, the most difficult league in the world, Jackson scored 14 goals.
Last
season. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, and then I'm trying to say to you, DJ Drogba. No, but I'm not saying all competition. But the thing is, all competition scored 14 goals. DJ Drogba in the first season scored 22. But the thing is, what makes me laugh, if Enzo Maresca did not have Raheem Sterling in his plans, why was he so happy about him in pre-season, Lee? Ask me the question about that when he started in every single game in pre-season. Yeah, this season. Then something after this pre-season, somehow the owners told Enzo Maresca to drop him against the Man City game.
All right. Thank you very much.
So ask me the question for that. No, ask me because you I'm just talking facts, isn't it? Listen.
It's very simple. We're going to end up dragging ourselves over this topic. Our viewers are here. They want most of the updates on Victor Osimhen. That's the main topic and the preview of the Servette game. But what I'll say is, I don't want to. I'll let Stephen also have to come. Stephen, he hasn't heard a fair share of this topic to say anything regarding what we're talking about right now. But I'll say is Enzo Maresca, like he said in his press conference, he gave almost each and every player a chance to prove himself that he will be in the squad and he can be part of his plan. He gave Ryan Sterling chance to play. He gave Tariq George, he gave Achampon, and Stephen, I remember he said other couple names, players that he gave them a chance. Or you can have your say on this, Stephen.
Mm-hmm. By the way, yeah, you're talking about the stats just quickly, yeah, because I want to clarify something, yeah. Premier League, Drogba got 10 goals, 5 assists his first season. Jackson got 14 goals, 5 assists, right? All competitions, right? Drogba got 16 goals, 9 assists, yeah. And Jackson got 17 goals, 6 assists.
When was that, Steve?
Huh?
When was that?
What do you mean,
That's
where was
the
that?
first
I literally
season.
just looked up.
He just
First
said it.
season.
Are you listening? He says first season of Didier Drogba's time at Chelsea and first season of Nicholas Jackson. Both have the same assist. Nicholas Jackson beat Didier Drogba on the number of goals.
In all competitions.
More assists.
Drogba had more assists, yeah.
More assists. But Jackson in all competitions had 1 more goal.
Thank you very much. Dan, please, sometimes don't, come up with your own numbers. I tell you this all the time.
I'm not coming up my numbers. Yeah.
People are listening to you. And with the numbers that you put out, if they're not right, because I know what I was saying. I know that.
No, but I said 22. I said 22 goals in all competitions.
But
that's what I said.
I said Premier League. I But
I didn't know you say Premier League, but I said the Premier League, yeah. But no matter what, like the figure before that year, DJ Drogba after the second season scored more goals. Let's see how many goals Jackson could do the second season. This season, what is now in the second season.
This is something that you have to remember, Dan. Nicholas Jackson was never a number 9 striker. He was never a striker. He never played in the number 9 role until I think either few games to the end of the last season before he joined Chelsea, when they put him in that 9 role when they had the striker injured. Nicholas Jackson is a winger. So his first time playing a full season as a striker was with Chelsea, and he was able to put in that performance. So Nicholas Jackson is learning. That's why the club has faith in Jackson. If Jackson gets better, he will be a world beater. You get what I'm saying? There's no guarantee that any player that you buy from everywhere can just come to the Premier League.
No, I agree on you. I agree on you. He should be the striker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying I agree on you. We knew that Jackson weren't going to be the striker for this first season because they were potentially looking at other strikers from that Juventus, that Flaggerfitz, whatever his name was, and other things, yeah. And because we didn't get the line of Flaggerfitz for Juventus or any other strikers, Boris just started getting injured. So that's why they placed him into a false 9. I'm not saying that he didn't do too bad as a striker and he's a winger, but he's clinical, his finishing, yes, fair enough, 14 goals. He scored a hat-trick by 9 men Tottenham. And look, my 6-year-old kicker has scored about 7 goals past 9 men Tottenham, and the amount of chances he missed in that chance against Tottenham, he could at least had 4 or 5 goals that game. The one in the Man City in the semi-finals, but the chance he had there, he could finish. The first game of the season, how many chances he had there, and he could have finished, but he didn't, and he mugged it up. I'm not saying he's terrible. He just needs someone on the sidelines like Osimhen or someone like that, to help him to be a potential finisher. He could be a winger or not, but if he's a winger, he ain't going to. It's just his finishing. His finishing, that's not that good for me. But if he gets a potential someone like Osimhen, or like we heard about Ivan Toney, I think that's all fake, like brown envelope news.
Okay.
Once we get Osimhen, it'll help Nicholas Jackson to improve his structure, how to finish. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but I just want to see what he can do this season.
I agree with you. Thank you very much, Chelsea Down. That's Chelsea Down for you. Yes, top Chelsea supporter. Thomas, thank you very much. He said, Osimhen, please come to Chelsea. According to Mr. Thomas Obolo, my man himself in the building says, what is the last, is it the last new? I think it means news. Yeah, we're discussing Victor Osimhen, Nicholas Jackson, Ryan Sterling. Noni Madueke has ended the call. He could be one of the guys to be in the national team, the 3 Lions national team, the English national team, if the caretaker manager What's his name again? The caretaker manager, I forgot his name.
Nick Carsley.
Nick Carsley. Yeah, if Nick Carsley will, yeah, it looks like he will be on the roster for being part of the Three Lion national team.
He's already called up. It's official. He's called up.
He's called up. Okay, so that makes Noni Madueke.
Ornstein, the Madueke one.
Gallagher is no more with that, so I wouldn't count Gallagher. But yeah, Noni Madueke.
Livramento's in there. Gahey's in there. Colwell's in there.
Guys, imagine it's going to be
Madueke's in there.
The academy that we have. Although we're spreading them around, there are lots of players, and they are coming from. They'll all be tagged as Chelsea products. Yes, they'll all be tagged as Chelsea products all around the world. You have all those in Milan, all the ones in Milan, and
you've got 4 players that came from the Chelsea academy in that England squad. You've got 2 Chelsea players that have been signed to the club. Signed Madueke, signed Palmer. They're both in, yeah? But the academy players, as I was saying, was Livramento, Mark Gahey, Levi Colwell, and Conor Gallagher. So you've got 6 players with links to Chelsea.
That's the Madueke. That's the guy. That's a bad boy, root boy Madueke. He's being called to, the national team. So this guy is not joking. He is a good player, but it takes time. We saw bits of him. We saw what he did last season, but a little bit of I wouldn't say he's got a very, very high, big ego. And that ego I like about him is pride that he feel he can do it. So I think like sometimes he overdo it. That gets himself in trouble. But anyway, thank you very much. I think VK, let me say, Nufal. Okay, I'll say the last one. VK says Broja is back. Broja is back. Broja is no more with Chelsea.
No, he is.
Oh, he couldn't get a deal through?
No, because he's got an injury.
Yeah, it's injury. It's on Sky Sports News.
I didn't get that.
Bournemouth has now officially signed Kepa.
That was this morning.
But Kepa Arrizabalaga, yeah. I'm very glad they did. The Undertaker CFC said a Saudi reporting they have signed Victor Osimhen. Oh, I don't think they have, because that could go against them.
Oh no, there's a report from someone from Saudi, yeah.
Okay.
But let's be honest, yeah. If that had happened, yeah, that came out I think half hour or so ago. Romano is tweeting, yeah, and he has not said anything about the deal.
Okay.
If that deal was done, Romano would have said something, and so would David Ornstein. There's no way I'm believing a Saudi source. Of course the Saudis are going to say he's coming to Saudi. Of course they are. Let's just everyone calm down and wait for the reliable guys like David Ornstein,
Fabrizio Romano, to put stuff out there for us to talk about it. I understand. Guys, we have 100 people watching live on YouTube and 131 people watching live on X. Wherever you're watching us from, we want to know where you're watching the stream from. And as I said, 60% of my viewers haven't subscribed to this platform. What are you waiting for? Don't waste too much time. This is your community to be part of. This is a Chelsea community, football community. We love talking sports. So be part of our channel as you're watching live. Tell me if you're not, interested. Then tell me you're not liking what you're hearing from our pundit. So let us know in the comment section below where exactly you're watching us from. Thank you very much. Randy Austin says just looking at the chance he missed again. The chance he missed against Madrid in the preseason. Yeah. Raheem Sterling, yeah, he just does that all the time. Santiago, be up to my man Santiago, and Innocent Chukwemeka, big up to you. Says Chelsea wanted to see what Sterling could do in the preseason. They didn't like what they saw, so they let him go. That's just simple, according to Santiago. Thank you very much, Malai Santiago. Innocent said. Victor Osimhen, please come to Chelsea. Big up to you, Sports Wire. I hate all. Big up to you, my brother. I hope you're doing well. 94 watching live. Let's get 100 through our likes. Guys, we can do it. Let's get 100 likes on the stream. We can do it. Thank you very much, Sports Wire, for that. Let's go, Steven. I have you.
So this Saudi source reported this at 4:20, yeah? So nearly 40 minutes ago, yeah? Romano tweeted 4 minutes ago about Simakan from Leipzig to Al Nassr. Yeah.
Okay.
And he also tweeted about Andre 26 minutes ago, saying goodbye to his teammates to go to Wolves. He also put out a quote tweet to Mats Hummels denying reports of him going to Mallorca. Yeah. And also around the same time of that Saudi report, he said that Wolves are moving on from their main winger target. So he's put out, what's that? 2, 3, 4. He's put out about 4 tweets and 1 retweet since that Saudi source reported that. Nothing to do with Victor Osimhen. If there was something,
I know you're on about. I know you're on about, Steve.
Huh?
I know you're on about. I've looked at that Saudi thing saying that here we go. These Saudi side picked up really well. He hasn't.
Dan, it's hard for us to understand what you're saying with the background noise. We can barely hear you because it looks like
sorry.
people are speaking at the same time.
Yeah, what I was saying, sorry, man. So what I was saying, Steve, I know who you're on about because the Saudis, one of the reporters in Saudis, yeah, Ernie, 40 minutes ago, he came out. Here we go. The Audi allies have sold. I can't pronounce that name of the Saudis team at all. Sorry, man, my bad. But yeah, apparently saying it's been agreed and deal, but it hasn't because these solar Italian sources, Fabrizio, all them lot have come out, yeah, and Ryan Fletcher has come out and all that there was no deal being done for Victor Osimhen in the Saudis.
And they've all been saying it's up to Chelsea.
Yep, that's
and
facts.
They will only go there if Chelsea fail. We have not heard that Chelsea have failed from any legitimate source. Therefore, how could it be that he... And also, they say that the agreement's been sealed with him, yeah? The agreement would have been, I will join you if, and only if, Chelsea fail. That would be the agreement. Yeah? There has not been anything on Chelsea failing.
Not at all.
And this is the big thing. And this is why you have to be careful about believing loads of different people, because you got to think, right, this is the moment where everyone's looking for this big story. It's come down to the final, we're at 5 o'clock. So the final 29 hours, give or take. Yeah, 28 hours, something like that. So everyone's trying to be the first on the story so they can go, look, I had it. Yeah? But a lot of people go do that and it's going to blow up in their faces.
Agreed.
I don't even trust Damasio anymore because he's fallen off.
I'll put it up here.
I'm guessing you're on about...
Let me share. Guys, if you're watching live, we have the...
Nee, go on Twitter, type in just Italian sources or something. This so Corolla. So I can't pronounce his name. It's Italian sources. He's in Italy. Yeah.
He's the Telesport, whatever they call him, something like that.
Yeah. He's Italian, right? Right. Yeah. He just basically come out a minute ago. Chelsea and Napoli have now signed an agreement of Osimhen's salary. So
who?
This is going ahead. Basically, Osimhen is going ahead. He's not going to the Saudi.
I'm trying to find it. How do you spell it?
It's Corriere di Derasport. It's Italian.
Oh, that's a dodgy source.
Yeah. Look, Dan. The fact that they're coming from Italy doesn't mean that everything that they put up there.
No, it's not a dodgy source. It's not that. It's something called the Solar. He's not dodgy at all. He's proper.
Can you just click on it? Share with me on my X. Can you just share with me on X, on Discord?
Yeah.
He's not really on Discord, but share to me on X so I can take it. I can look at it. Thank you very much, Danny. Guys, we are live on 2 platforms, X and YouTube, where exactly you're watching us from. I'd love to know where exactly you're watching up on Sports Wire. Big up to you. Since 105 and going. Big up to you. Thank you very much. We are rocking. Innocent Chokomeka said, Osimhen, come to Chelsea, please. We are working very hard to get we get Osimhen for you guys. Absolutely. Abba Francis Abba said, watching from Apapa, Lagos, Nigeria. A new subscriber. I love your program and your analysis on this channel. Thank you very much, my big brother. I'm very, very happy that at least you see the good work we put in on this platform. We're not just here waffling. We're not just here waffling. We're giving you facts. And as it's been laid down from a social media platform, we discuss it and give you our honest opinion on the news. We have good top guys. DJ will be joining us later. Today we're likely to have Chelsea down, but my co-host Stephen G is always here with me. So guys, we are a platform you can trust, and also this platform will give you the chance. We will give you the chance here in a bit. I will drop my link in, then I want you to come on here and talk to us. Just 60 seconds or 2 minutes. Come on, give you the chance. You talk, you leave somebody else come on and have a say. That is what we want to have a communication. Don't worry about your English. It's not necessary. We will definitely understand you. We don't discriminate. We don't disrespect people's opinion. We just want to hear from you. Yes, we just want to talk to you. Sunday, Woody, big up to you, Sunday. He said, Osimhen, please, we need you. Phantom said, who does Dan want more, Osimhen or Ivan Toney? He will give you. I think Dan will tell you who he wants more at the football club. Sunday said, Osimhen, please come to Chelsea. Samuel McLean said, Enzo like to press up front, and Osimhen and have the pace. Would fit very, very well with that attacking phase with Chelsea. And EPL would be a trouble with all these talented players in Chelsea team. Thank you very much, Samuel, for your comments. We really appreciate it. Guys, please keep your comments coming. If you have any question regarding today's stream, we've touched bases on we've talked a bit about Raheem Sterling, how much Chelsea owns him. The face of he's got 3 more years in his contract before he leaves the football club, and how there should be a negotiation on how Raheem Sterling wants to take his future to the next level. He's got 3 more years. Chelsea wanted to give him 300K a week. Because I think he makes a 320 or 330 a week, because Chelsea said they're not going to, need his services that much this season, and he's not going to be part of the plan going forward. So they'll sideline him. They call him if they need him. So they want to, structure his wages a bit, and he doesn't want to understand it. But it is money involved on both sides. Sterling, you cannot be at Chelsea just making money and not playing game. You have to think about your future, and if you want to return to the national team, you can be at Chelsea and be able to return to the national team. I heard Aston Villa interested in him, but according to reports, it's not true. Manchester United, do you want Raheem Sterling? And if you look at what you have now at Manchester United, do you think that Raheem Sterling can do much better than what Rashford is doing, or what Garnacho is doing, or Henacho is the name, and also what's his name on the right hand side, Anthony, that Manchester United spend 80 million on, and all he does is just step overs. So we want to know. We talk about Raheem Sterling, and also Angelo right now, a late as it's been reported, he sustained a late injury yesterday with his team. I think Strasbourg, right? With his team. I heard he's also been linked to a move to the Bundesliga. So Angelo, there's a setback with Chelsea, Brazilian player Angelo, and also Mbappe's ex Twitter account was being hacked today, and apparently. It's been said that it's not official, but some people are saying that it is a Manchester United supporter that hacked that account. We'd also talk about that one, and also Gigi Petrovic has set and leave Chelsea Football Club to Strasbourg on a 1-year loan, and he will return to Chelsea on 2025. Back to the football club. So Chelsea also announced an extension of a longer-term partnership with MSC Cruiser. Yes, I'll show you a video of it. A very, very big, huge yacht or a ship, they call it. very huge, very, 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 expensive and luxurious cruiser that Chelsea have partnered. So if Chelsea wants to go, he wants to take the players out on a, what they call a vacation for a week. They can go and cruise on that, on that boat, and they have everything you can talk of. Yes, everything. Kepa Arrizabalaga, yes, as he has reduced his wages 50% to a Premier League club. He has to leave Chelsea Football Club, and I'm sure it's Bournemouth, right, Steven?
Yeah, he's gone to Bournemouth. Yeah,
Bournemouth. Thank you very much. So these are all the updates we've been, the news and everything that we've been talking about today. But the most important thing is the man on your screen, Victor Osimhen. We're taking every report from David Ornstein to those accredited ones and even those that are not. So go ahead, Mr. Dan. Before I come back.
I don't know if it's true, but everyone on Twitter now has gone, here we go. Everyone's saying, here we go.
Here we go.
On Victor Osimhen. Here we go on Victor Osimhen. On Victor Osimhen, here we go. I don't know if it's false, but I'm just waiting for Fabrizio Romano to do the announcement, and David Ornstein and Ben Jacobs and all that lot. But everyone, if you just type in Osimhen to Chelsea, everyone's saying, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chelsea has officially signed.
You know what this is for, Bido? This is just people reacting to the fact that they're saying about him going to Saudi. So they're just going, all right, we'll jump on it.
Yeah, it's not, you can't say here we go right now. It's not officially because, from all those reports coming discussing his wages and how he wants it back and front, people are reading two and two together, try to make sense out of it and say, okay, here we go. It's that close. It's that close. Definitely it is close because we got just few hours left from now to tomorrow for the window to close. But I will be very, very happy if that deal is being done now whilst we are live. I will be very, very happy, Stephen, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd prefer it to be tomorrow, so long as it's Chelsea.
They should get. Do you know what I mean, Stephen and me? Yeah, they should do this now before the deadline, so it's no less of stress. The thing with the situation with me, I'll say now, right? Because there's like the salary's been agreed. It has been agreed because LDN, PRIS, and Chelsea Georges have now come out. The Chelsea situation with Osimhen the salary has been agreed. All of them are saying it.
Okay.
They should get this done over today. Here we go today. By tonight, I think or early down in the morning tomorrow, we'll have the here we go of Victor Osimhen.
I don't know if we'll have the here we go, but we'll have some sort of idea where he's going.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan, I have some few questions for you, but let me go through the comments. The guys are rocking the comments. Guys, if we get here we go, I want to make sure you guys give me 100 likes before we leave. We're going to make sure we get 100 likes because we're waiting for here we go. And I believe it could happen whilst we're live. And also we'll be looking at the preview between the Servette game and the Chelsea game in a way. Also remember, guys, Chelsea are still on the war zone. They're playing against Servette in the Europa Conference League. So we will be looking at that also. And we got some more comments here. Got a lot of them. I don't know if I'm going to. Go. Broja is back.
Yeah, we're up to 6 tweets. I think it is from Romano, plus 2 retweets. And none of it is to do with Victor Osimhen. Because he's just put another tweet and done another retweet.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Stephen G. Innocent Osimhen come to Chelsea. I think I read that one. Dan, this question for Phantom of Benetope. He wants to know who would you like most between Ivan Toney and Victor Osimhen. Give me that 60 seconds real quick. Let's go so I can continue with the comments.
Stupid answer, you know I want. Hey, I've been talking about you every single week on the phone. You know who I want.
Dan, who do you want? Victor Osimhen.
The guy with the Batman mask. Who is it? Fucking Osimhen. Victor Osimhen.
Okay, Victor Osimhen. All right.
I don't want Ivan Toney because he does not want Chelsea. Phantom. He said out in a statement that he don't want any. He don't want any other club from Arsenal. He just wants Arsenal Football Club. He wants to join Arsenal. And if a player wants to join a club like that and says he don't want to join, he could jog on and go to Arsenal. We're getting Osimhen. He's a better fit. He's a better player than Ivan Toney. and he's going to start banging his goals. The players what we've got this season. Now we've got a strap to that of Pedro Neto, who we know how he can put balls in what he did to Joe Felix. This is the guy. He could win the ball in the air, he could win headers. Ivan Toney, he only got the top scorer that season because he scored penalties, and everyone praising him up. The guy just just a penny glory on him. That's about it. He can't do nothing else.
Phantom, don't wind Dan up over here with your questions because he doesn't want Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is a rat, just like Romelu Lukaku. Guys, I put a poll out there. If you go to my channel in the community section, I put something out there about Romelu Lukaku leaving the football club. But if you want to describe Romelu Lukaku in just one word, guys, let me know. If you have just one word you want to describe Romelu Lukaku in my community section where I put the images and news and the news feed, go there and let me know what your thoughts are. How would you describe Romelu Lukaku at Chelsea Football Club? How would you describe his
Nick, could I just ask Phantom something? So if Ivan Toney goes on to Arsenal, are you going to go to loan to Arsenal, are you, Phantom? Because the thing is, like, as a Chelsea supporter, you say you're on loan to different clubs. So are you going to go support Ivan Toney? Your record he's going to be a legend to Arsenal, yeah? If you support Arsenal, you ain't a proper Chelsea fan. I don't know why people say that, Nick. I'm going to go loan to other team. So you don't want Osimhen, so you want Ivan Toney. If Ivan Toney goes to Arsenal, the question for you, Phantom, are you going to go on loan to Arsenal for a season for Ivan Toney?
Question for you, Phantom, is what Dan is saying. Dan will give you, Phantom will give an answer. Big up to my brother, Rich Moneymaker. He says, big up to legends in the panel. Don't listen to other sources from the Saudi and listen to the top sources in the UK and Great Britain. Osimhen coming to Chelsea.
That's because he would have put the GB flag. That's why it's got GB the way it does.
Oh, okay. Great Britain, thank you very much. When I'm reading in the studio, it doesn't give me everything that you guys.
No, I know that. Like, it's not come up for me either, but I know that because of the way it's written, it would be because he's done that.
Okay, thank you very much, Stephen G. Says a great. Okay, Osimhen coming to Chelsea. There's a good chance, according to my trusted, reliable sources, Rich Moneymaker. Guys, this is one of the friends that I listen to a lot. Also, they provide some credible news from also other sources. Big up to him, Rich Moneymaker. Guys, you can follow him, Rich Moneymaker, on X. Yeah, on X. If you're on X, you can follow Blueclouds Media on X. Also, you can follow us on all other platforms. We are everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Blueclouds Media. If you search, you'll find us. We are available. We are very, very reliable over there. Phantom, many topics that if I'm Sterling, I will take 300K and play in the development squad, drink water style. Yes, absolutely. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to cut down his costs at all. So Chelsea will find a way and deal with Raheem Sterling. Randy Austin said that they should give him 250K. Even 300 is even too much. 300 is even too much.
Give him 250 with bonuses. Easy.
Yeah.
Including bonuses.
Yeah, with Raheem Sterling, right?
No.
No, he's talking about Raheem Sterling. Oh, maybe Randy is talking about Osimhen. Randy's talking about Osimhen. Yeah, bonuses will be good. Rich Moneymaker said a contact that I trust, and at Rich Moneymaker 22 you can trust on X. So guys, keep it in mind. Rich Moneymaker 22 on X. Find him and follow him. All right, Phantom of Many Topics said, Randy, would you if you were Austin? Villa give him all that, according to him. Rich Moneymaker, big up to you, Mo. Yeah, my brother is in the building again. Mo from the YouTube Blue Lounge YouTube channel. Very great guy. And guys, he's just a great guy. I've been on his stream. I've streamed with him before, and he's been doing this even before I got into this YouTube platform and streaming live thing. I learned a lot from him. So guys, it won't hit. You see that 3 dots right there. It take you to his channel. He's got more subscribers than I have. Yeah. So just a little bit will go a long way. He does that for me. So why not me doing that for me? People do that for me. I also do that for them too. So yeah. Let's join on his platform also and subscribe to him so you can watch some of his videos and some of his live streams. He does live stream every Sunday. I think around 9 p.m. UK time, around that time. So yeah, subscribe to his platform and be part of his community also. It won't hurt anything at all. Phantom of Many Topic said, if I was a Kepa, some I would run out the contract according to my Phantom of Many Topic. Chelsea are not Arsenal. Chelsea.
How about he can get out the club and stop being a donkey? That works. As in, Kepa can stop being a donkey, get out the club, stop being greedy. You're not wanted.
I mean, Chelsea will not do that. Chelsea will not let a player leave.
Do you know what? I've got a more ruthless idea. Find something on him that would deem it a breach of contract. Yeah? Because then, goodbye. Because I'm done with him. Find something that he's done that can breach a contract. Get him out.
All right. So Phantom said the only here we go that I trust is Fabrizio Romano. Phantom said that if we don't get Tony, Phantom is worth Fulham until at least. Phantom, you better stay there. I'm just tired of you. Stay at Fulham. Stay at Fulham.
Yeah. Stay at Fulham or stay at Arsenal with Ivan and Tony, because as a Chelsea fan, I would never go to any other loans. I'm a true Chelsea supporter. I'll back my team. I'll make sure the team's together, and I'll always be a Chelsea. I would never loan to Arsenal, Fulham, whatever team. As a Chelsea fan, you stay with one club, and that's your home pride and joy, and that's Chelsea Football Club. And for me, Kepa, know what I do? Get his bag, see the taxi. There you are. Off you go. Just get out of my club.
They call it see later, right? It's just like when Thierry Henry.
Yeah. But in the foreign language, it says Bochario. Bochario means go. We're glad you've gone.
How about au revoir, mother trucker?
All right, the Blue Lounge, my man himself, more from the Blue Lounge YouTube channel, said the Saudi Pro League windows closes on the 2nd of September 2021. And here we go will be tonight. If not, I think Osimhen might be on the way to KSA. What is KSA?
Saudi.
Oh, the Saudi. Okay, that team. All right, let's see. Phantom said, done. The only reason I don't consider Arsenal for a loan is because I don't want you accusing me of trophy hunting. All right.
That's right. It's not trophy hunting because it's Arsenal, isn't it? They're not going to win trophies.
Arsenal are going to win it. Even though Manchester City will not be as strong as they were 2 seasons ago, still, they are trophy dodgers. They're just like, what do you call it? Tottenham Hotspur. Can you imagine? Spurs have just a chance to win a trophy, and Daniel Levy sacked the manager that could help them be pragmatic and be able to win the trophy for them that night before the finals. What? Who does that? It is only one manager, that one owner, Daniel Levy. So that is the Tottenham Hotspur's owner for you. Randy Austin said, "No, Sterling. I'm talking about bro. Which one is maybe Osimhen. Okay. My channel is the oldest 2012. My channel is the oldest 2012. I'm not so sure what Phantom is saying. Is it your YouTube channel? Is it your YouTube channel? If you want me to do a promo for you, no problem, Phantom. You don't have to pay nothing. Come over. We can get it done. All right, so guys, we're still live on 2 platforms at the same time. Big up to Mo. Big up to Randy Austin. Everyone that have come on the show. Sports Wire, big up to you, my brother. Swedish in the building. He said hello, guys. We're just hoping we can get here. We go. We got 101 of you watching live on YouTube. YouTube Analytics sent me a message yesterday telling me 70% of my viewership are not subscribers to this platform. I don't know. Sometimes we do forget, but come on, 70 is way too much. If you haven't, subscribe, please.
If you haven't, take 5 seconds right now to scroll down to it, hit subscribe, turn the bell notification on, and also remember to hit the like.
Beautiful. As easy as that. And you can also share it on your Facebook.
It costs you nothing. It's completely free.
It's free. And like I said, these are one of the platforms out there. You don't have to pay me a dime to read it for you. Some platform, you go there, they will not even look at you. No, they will not even read your comments. They will not even respond to you. Don't even say nothing about they don't know how valuable you are. But to me, I'm trying to let you know you're very, very valuable to my platform. Why? Because you have time to spend with me, listening to what we're discussing on this platform. So I respect you, because I know one way or the other, there's something that you got to do. There's something out there that you got to do, but then you intend to stay there and listen to the news on Victor Osimhen, the news on shambolic Raheem Sterling, and the news on Kepa Arrizabalaga joining Bournemouth, and the news on Strasbourg players, Petrovic joining Strasbourg. It's all of those. So that is why I make this sports channel. It's not for Chelsea fans alone. No, it's for every sports person to join us over here and have a say. So thank you very much for spending time with us. Phantom is here with us. Richmond make us the questions for the legends. Stephen, do you want us to keep a Disasi? If so, why? So if it means,
do I want us to keep Disasi?
Stephen,
honestly,
Stephen, let's Phantom talk. Then the situation with Phantom. Let him,
I didn't know Phantom was there. I literally can't see.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, Dan. Okay, I want to explain something to you. It's like an analogy is like this. You're from the Chelsea Academy. You spent time as a child being a Chelsea fan and so forth. Okay, I don't have that much invested in Chelsea. I came aboard with Christian Pulisic. It's not even my first soccer team. That would be Dortmund. Okay, so I came over with Christian Pulisic, and it's like, so you can't expect me to have the kind of loyalty for Chelsea, just like some transfer in, you just like Philip Neto or whatever the guy's name is, the guy who just came to Chelsea. You can't expect him to have like Chelsea Academy loyalty because he just arrived. Like in American football, though, I was a Dallas Cowboys fan since 5 years old. I would never go on loan. We've been 1-15 before. We've been 1-15 in the season before, and I'm still a Dallas Cowboys fan. So I have the same passion for Dallas Cowboys that you do for Chelsea. Okay, but but in terms of soccer, I'm just a casual fan. I move around. I'll move around all the time. And the only reason why I'm even a Chelsea fan is because my hotel was kind of located near Stamford Bridge. I mean, that's really, if my hotel when I went to London had been located up in Enfield or something, I'd be a Tottenham fan right now. That's how I picked the team. It was like, what's the nearest team to me? I'll go see a game. It's kind of like that. That's how I picked the Chelsea team. So Dan, you cannot expect everyone in the world to be like you, okay? And I'm wearing the Fulham shirt just for you. And so I have Fulham shirts, I have Dortmund, I have the Bayern Munich. It's not like I can buy all the shirts. I have the United one, but I was never a United fan. I was a Manchester United owner. That's different. Oh, because I was just making money off Manchester United in the stock market, so that was the only reason But I've never been a fan of them.
Nick, could I say something?
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Turn the camera on.
Well, I just want to say, whatever you say. All right. Fair dues, but thing is, I just think you're just one of these fans that you go out on loan on players. You're a player fan stand. That's what you are. So if William goes to like Tottenham or Arsenal or anywhere, you'll go loan to him. Or if say all the legends of Chelsea, you'll follow them. I think you're a player stander. That's what I think. You're a player stand fan. Fair play to you. Other people could do that. I don't mind people do it. I'm not Christians, but this is a Chelsea proper Chelsea show. And like any day, as a Chelsea supporter, if you were, you like Ivan Toney. Like Ivan Toney goes to Arsenal. Fair play, go loan to Arsenal and be Ivan Toney stand. fun. I don't mind.
No. I'm not like an Ivan Toney fan the way I am a Tuchel fan or a Marino fan. If either of those comes to the EPL, whatever team they go to, I'm just gonna start rooting for that team. I mean, it's just like if Tuchel goes to Manchester United, then I'll put on that Manchester United and become a fan, and I might even do the permanent transfer if he stays there more than a year. So I mean, but. Like I said, I came in with Christian Pulisic. I didn't leave with Christian Pulisic because, I'm still like friends with you all, and it's just this is kind of like a Chelsea channel. Even though Niz lets us talk about anything we want, most of the talk is still about Chelsea. So that kind of pulls, that kind of keeps me in, and I still have some. I like some Chelsea players like Mattawicki, and there's a few others, Chalobah I like, and so forth. But I certainly don't like the management. And since Abramovich was ousted by the UK government out of Chelsea, I really have no reason to stay with Chelsea. I mean, because it's not even the same team I joined. Think about Mauricio Sarri's Chelsea team. How many people are left from? In the entire organization, up and down, I don't think there's a single player or personnel or anybody from the Chelsea of that day when Mauricio Sarri walked in the door with Christian Pulisic came in a little bit later, right? Whenever Christian Pulisic came in is when I came in, okay. And I think that was what was it during the January transfer window? That's when I came over, because before that I was a Dortmund fan for a few years. Okay, so we're not even talking about any kind of deep loyalty. It's 2018. Okay, but as far as my loyalty to the Dallas Cowboys, it's 1977. That's probably before you were born. Okay, I put on a Dallas Cowboys shirt when I was 5 years old. Okay, because the neighbors' kids liked them, and Danny White was the quarterback in my hometown. It doesn't matter anyways. So I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I've suffered for now 29 years in a row without winning a Super Bowl. 20. I don't know if Chelsea doesn't win another trophy for 29 years, are you still a fan?
Wait, Phantom, how old are you?
I'm 53 years old, sir. I have a military haircut, but I don't look like it.
Okay, wait, you're only 12 years. You're only 12 years older than me. Yeah, but the situation is with Christian Pulisic. Yeah, he's been Chelsea since he was a kid. Since Mason Mount, when he used to play for Mason Mount when he was
Christian Pulisic 2018 in a transfer from Dortmund, and that's when I joined Chelsea.
Well, Phantom.
All right, thank you very much, guys.
Sorry,
Phantom and Dan. That's enough right now. People are willing. They want to hear more on.
I know.
Dan, hold on. I'll let you come in. They want to know more about what is going on, the update. And we have new subscribers on the platform. We have the moderators. You guys are not doing your job like you're supposed to do. Dan, I'm doing a moderator. Dan, are you a moderator? Phantom, I'm not so sure about Phantom or Benetop. Phantom is not. But guys, let's welcome our new subscribers, as a lot of them are subscribing to this platform. Most of them here are new to this platform, and we have to give them that respect that they deserve. Big up to Philip Jugbate. I'm sure that's the right name. Philip Jugbate said, I think it says I am DYT, a new subscriber from United States, Buffalo to be precise. If Chelsea are able to win, able to sign, if Chelsea are able to sign Chelsea number one, must promise you. We have space in the Champions League. Okay, what he's trying to say, if Chelsea are able to sign their number one, which is Victor Osimhen, definitely the team will have a place in the Champions League. Philip said, I'm DYT from the state of Buffalo to be precise. I think I've read that one. I must promise we have. It came. I don't know why it came twice, but big up to you, Philip Dubate. Randy Austin said that we why are we kept we keep selling our academy players. We will explain that to you in a bit. We will. It's very easy. We will explain to you. Rich Moneymaker said, big up to legends of Philip, Phantom of many topics, a panel. Everyone hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Lovely Blue Lake, big up to you, my friend. He says, Victor Osimhen latest updates. Yes, that's what we are sharing with you today. We're discussing salary terms right now. Rich Money makes the questions for the legend. So, Stephen, you have two questions to answer the listeners and viewers. The one is asking the latest of Victor Osimhen, and also one from Rich Moneymaker on the Sassi situation. Over to you.
Yeah, I'll do the Rich Moneymakers one first because I think that was the first one there. Yeah. So for me, I want him sold. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just think there's no point keeping him around. If it means we have to sign someone, then hopefully we get a better option than him. But if not, then heck, if you have to, call up an academy kid at this point. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Disasi being sold. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be completely honest about it. I don't know, to be honest. Like, I feel like he was alright for a bit when he joined us, and then everything sort of went down after the injury, I think. Sorry, I just saw something. I know I said Damasio is not very reliable anymore, but he has just said that there's very little chance that Sancho joins Juventus. So, all I'm going to say, because I'm saying I don't really trust him anymore, is keep an eye on an update from a Romano or an Ornstein on that. That's how I use Damasio now. I just look at it and go, okay, something to potentially keep an eye on from the big accounts. But that just like came up on my phone as I was like mid-explaining. So it distracted me a bit.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I told you to on the Sassy.
I told you to remind me if you forgot to do that. I just did it after an hour 30.
Do what? Oh, the monitor.
You remember?
Yeah, I said to you earlier, don't forget to do it as well.
All right, so thank you very much.
What I will just quickly say before I mention the Victor Osimhen thing, is, guys, don't forget we're here for deadline day tomorrow. The current plan, should my camera permit, is for me to have my camera on for the stream tomorrow. Yeah, if
but you guys
is dependent on my camera actually working and not playing games.
Absolutely. Let me explain it more. If you want to see him, this man there representing the channel all the way in the UK, he barely put his camera on. But if you want to see him tomorrow, tune in to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel, Transfer Deadline Day. We'll be here for almost about 5 to 6 hours tomorrow, trying to take you guys through all the incomings and outgoing players, especially Chelsea, and then all the clubs. We're going to give you all the names. How many players did United sign? Those that came in, their names, player profile, those that are going out, and all that. We're working on that to give you all those information tomorrow. So tune in. Do not go anywhere. Chelsea Dan will have to be busy. I'll get him on the show also. We'll get DJ Saab will also join us here. But also Chelsea will be kicking off Servette. Servette, is the name. I've seen some few pictures of the players.
Kicks off in 2 hours.
It kick off in 2 hours, so we'll be looking at the predicted lineup real quick and why we have certain players in there. And guys, if you haven't checked it right now, I posted my predicted lineup on my YouTube short yesterday. So go into my channel, go in there, look at where I have my shots, and I made a prediction. Let me know what your thoughts are on that prediction. Then we can start.
What, the lineup?
Yeah, the lineup. Yeah, the predicted lineup. I have it in my group. So we still got a vast amount of.
It's on your YouTube shorts.
Yeah, it's on YouTube shorts. Absolutely, it's on my YouTube shorts. So if you are watching live, we have I think over 80 or 70 people watching live, and if you all go and watch that video, it might give it a boost. So yeah, go and check it out and let me know what your thoughts are on my predicted lineup. Big up to you, legend. KF said that I love CFC, my club. We are in the Conference League, yet we are talking about Osimhen to Chelsea. One of the best in the market, Victor Osimhen.
You're not wrong.
Yes. You're not wrong.
One thing I'll quickly add to that, right, is
you
know when Arsenal were in like the Europa League and that, they struggled to get like first team starters and top level players, Chelsea signed players like Caicedo when we were finishing 10th.
Yeah, yeah.
Chelsea are now in the Conference League, and we're getting Pedro Neto, João Felix, and potentially even going to get a Victor Osimhen deal.
Yeah, one of the best strikers.
There's
in the
levels to
world.
this game, is all I'm saying.
How many? Yeah, how many teams in this world try to sign one of the top strikers in the world when they're playing the low division league or competition like the Conference League, Europa Conference League? How much money do you make from that conference? The trophy, let me tell you, Europa Conference League trophy looks like my glass that I use for my my wine. I have a nice glass shaped in the form of the Europa Conference League trophy. That's what it is. I'm telling you, those glass trophy, lots of people can do it. Those that makes regular clap and the how do I call it? I'm not trying to devalue the the competition. I'm not trying to do that. But the trophy, to be honest with me, they should come up with something better. It's just like a plain glass. And that's why people don't even cherish that competition. Because the trophy itself tell us that what is this? What is this?
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Need just quick, right?
Right.
So the new format of the Champions League, the draw's happening for that now, yeah?
Okay.
I don't think Barcelona are going to have a very good time of it. Because Barcelona, yeah, obviously you play 8 games now, yeah? But their teams from pot 1 and pot 2 are home to Bayern, away to Dortmund, home to Atalanta, and away to Benfica.
Okay.
Yeah, that's half of their draw. I don't think they're going to have a very fun time. They're definitely going to get smacked by Bayern.
What do you mean fun time? Oh, like the teams that they're going to meet?
Yeah. That's only half the teams they're meeting because you play 8 games in the Champions League now against 8 different opponents.
All right, so Phantom of Many Topic, great job, Phantom. Today you are you've earned yourself a moderator on this platform. I thought you were, but I forgot you're not a moderator. But now you are. You've been part of this what do you call this channel for years. So I think you earned as a moderator on this platform. I want my moderators to welcome everyone in the channel when they come on. Phantom, I know you can. That's not a difficult job for you. You're very good at doing those things. That's why you earn a moderator on my platform today. Phantom Many Topics said, Dan, do you have a channel? Dan used to have a channel. For some reason, he's not running the channel anymore. I could have used this opportunity to promote his channel for him, but he's not. He's not doing it. JC said, big up knee, good show, bro. Missed start of it. I understand, JC. Yeah, you missed the whole start of it, but we are still on, JC. You know, you guys have made this platform what it is with your intelligence and the footballing brain that you provide to this channel each and every day makes this channel kicking and driving and going everywhere. And with God's blessing, Allah's blessing. So thank you very much, JC, for all you've been doing for this channel. Did yourself much love to the brother. He says big up to Steven and everyone in the chat as well. My brother, let me make sure I get the name right. Is it Kabza? I'm sure the name. Steven, did I get it right?
Huh?
And did I get the name right? Kabza. Is it CORBZZER?
I think so.
All right. He said if Chelsea do I think sign Victor, then he'll have to prove himself, his wealth, the wages. He's demanding and see US, probably there's something there, either a flag or something. If he falls, if he fails, he will be labeled he'll be labeled Lukaku 2.0. All right, JC said, big up DJ, how are you? And Dan said, is Dan here? Yeah, DJ, Dan is here in the building. He's been so professional. He almost dropped his professionalism a little bit, but I make sure I mute him up a little bit. Phantom said, you forget that I don't want to be a moderator. Yeah, another reason why you want to be a moderator is just because of something that happened in the past. And
Can I just say to DJ?
In a second.
Okay.
In a second.
It's because you like to talk with so much waffles. That's why we just be quiet.
JC said, how are you? Okay. Yeah, Phantom. Now I have made you a moderator to help me out here. When you see new people, just invite them and welcome them to the channel. Phantom, I know you're here with me all the time, and this is not going to be a big job for you to do. It's just a big up, Dan. What are you up to today, JC? Okay, guys. Any more comments? Any more questions regarding the rumors of Victor Osimhen? Do me a favor. You can drop it in the comment section below. We're still on. Any update from Romano or Einstein, or even any
anything that's not Saudi or Italian, basically.
Yeah,
unless
yeah,
that Italian's
we'll
Romano.
share with you.
100%.
Yeah. So Dan, go ahead. Dan, you want to say something that we can get?
But yeah, someone asked me a question about my YouTube channel today.
Yeah.
Well, could I just speak about that? It's what it was. I was going to start a new channel before the kickoff season started at Man City, but then I realised I'm not doing it no more. It's because I want to support my brother, Nee, on this channel. And I've got so much things going on now, yeah, and I can't get time for the day to buy StreamYard, set up all the stuff on YouTube, and basically I've got my YouTube channel there. And if I ever do get back on there, I will let people know. You'll see me straight back on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But for a minute, because I've got so much stuff, I've got the funeral this coming Thursday. Well, I told you about me, yeah, because we just lost one with the C word, and it's just and I've got loads of stuff to try and do the house up because we're selling this house, so we're moving. So probably when we move into a new house, yeah, I might start it up the stream. But for a minute, I'm not doing nothing because I want to support you, my bro. That's why I'm here, always, because you're my brother. And please, everyone, yeah. Also, just one thing here before I quickly mute myself. I'm just making a cup of tea. I want everyone who's watching this stream, who is on this stream, to smash that like button and also smash the subscribe button. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to do anything. Just one little touch on that subscribe button and any day to build my bio, his channel up. Because we're here as a family talking about things, what's happening at Chelsea Football Club and things that everything was going on. And with any day, he's always patient because he's got family as well. Yeah, that he's always busy. And he's there coming on this stream to be patient with you guys just to talk about your football club. And he has Liverpool fans on, he has Newcastle fans, he has any other football fans, yeah, we all baz and have a laugh. And that's what we do. But just make sure it's not hard. You don't have to pay nothing. Just click on that subscribe button. All the viewers, if you're watching this, just click on that subscribe button. It's not hard. But anyway, big up to DJ in the chat. Big up to everyone. If you need me on other news on Osimhen, I'll come back to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Chelsea Dan. You hear the name? His name is Chelsea Dan. Very, very strong Chelsea supporter. He's been with us for a long time. Good brother. He's all the way in the UK. That's how connection Chelsea bring people together. Even sports. Sports is all about the unity and the togetherness, and that's what I'm all in for. I apologize for my camera. I'm working on the connection. It's not the camera itself, the connector, the cable. I have to get a new one. It will take a little bit of time to get to me. It's making that green flicking light on my screen. So if one or the other is disturbing any of you, I really apologize for it. I'm working on fixing it. So I have other cameras here. I can switch from it for now, but I don't like using the others, the other camera. Like this one that goes right in front of me.
Stuff.
Yeah, then I have to do and adjust myself all over again, and I don't want to do that. So, so thank you very much. We have DJ Sav, the legend himself, in the building. But yeah, Phantom of Many Topics said I will gladly be co-host when you start your news politics show. Definitely. I will do that. I will do the Phantom. I know who to reach out to when the politics comes in, because we have another channel that we're gonna create. We come with new banners and everything. It's all strictly politics and random stuff that goes on around the world. It's more about current affairs and politics. So thank you very much. Phantom Media Topic said news, politics. I have so many friends to bring onto your show, but none of them, none of my friends care about soccer. So big up to you, Adimola I hope it's not Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman from Atlanta. It's not you, right? Big up to you, my friend. It says, up to Chelsea. My name is it Taiwo? Taiwo. I'm sure that's the name. Taiwo Ademola. Ademola. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. It's not that hard to subscribe to this platform and share the video on your Facebook platform, any other platform you can do to help your brother out here every day from Monday to Saturday or to Sundays. I take a day off, but most of the time I'm always relevant, keeping the news up going and giving you the chance to come on. I've pinned the link. The link is right there. Wherever you're watching us from, don't feel shy. Come on, click on it, join us here and have a say. Our brother is in the news, is in the studio right now. Big up to you, legend DJ Sub.
Hey, big up me, big up Stephen, big up to everyone in the comments. I hope everyone's doing well today.
We're doing wonderful, brother. Nice to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure always being on here, bro, with you guys. There's always chatting about the club that we love, and talking to all other Chelsea fans in the community as well.
What happened to the big up Chelsea Dan? What about big up Dan?
Oh, Dan, you still there, bro? I thought you were going, bro. Oh, big up to you, bro. I thought you went.
No, I'm not going. I'm just like here, just listening.
Okay.
The way you said it, Dan, you said if you need anything on Osimhen, and I'll be back. So
what's the latest? I will ask. What is the latest on Osimhen, guys?
Oh, the latest on Osimhen is all about the salary. They said they have agreed on 250 a week. That's one report that said
235k. 235k a week is on from it.
And is it with an obligation to buy, or is it to actually buy him outright?
Oh, it's an obligation.
But it's the same as buying him up outright.
All right, because the reason why I'm asking, because this, as I said to you, as I was listening to Mr. Romano when I was coming in, and he's basically just said that the deal for Al Hilal has always been on the table, but the reason why there's a delay on it is because a player he'll only look at that option as if Chelsea can't improve their offer for him. And I think we all know along here now, people talk about saying about money here. I think if he really wanted to go to Al Hilal, he would have done this. He would have done this 2 weeks ago. This offer was on the table for him 2 weeks ago, and he would have gone. Clearly, he hasn't gone. There's a reason. There's a reason for that. I think it's because he wants Chelsea. It just reminds me of a scenario where both clubs want the deal to happen for him. Both camps want it to happen with Chelsea. Al Hilal, I call Al Hilal like his bit on the side. It's more like a bit on the side for him. Like if he needs to go there, he'll go there. They're not more or less the club that he really wants, but he'll only go there if he really wants to, and that will only happen, I think, guys, is if the Chelsea move doesn't materialise as soon. But from my understanding, from Richard is also saying that this deal is going to go to the wire, possibly till tomorrow, till the end of the window. I'm not sure if you guys have got the same information as well.
DJ, could speak to DJ quick.
Go ahead.
There's a guy called Costa. He's Italian journalist.
Yeah.
Do you know what's his name? He went Yunus.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, he's good friends with that journalist who's Italian.
Right.
He's proper. He's good. Him and Fabrizio are like really good pals. He's came out yesterday and today. Yesterday was the part of the deal of Victor Osimhen, where Lukaku is going to be part ways of Chelsea wanted 45 million, but they're going to sell Lukaku for 23.5, like 25 max million. So the rest of that they'll go half on Osimhen deal. Today he's come out about half an hour ago. He literally came out and said Chelsea have agreed the finance of the salary payment of Osimhen.
Yeah,
but it is just other more structure to come towards to what they want to do with his loan to option to buy. So if he marks the minimum this season to get us to the Champions League, then they're going to try to do a cheap salary cut. Like, so instead of paying like 100 million, because the 25 million what we sold to Lukaku for that, we lost out We lost out on the 25 million. Basically,
Yeah.
that 25, that's half of that money has gone on Osimhen, so it's going to be less deal for Osimhen to buy in next summer transfer. So the situation is with obviously to buy for the loan for this season is basically what they're trying to plan the situation. And then he said also with Fabrizio Romario's come out with saying about Osimhen is the second best of Audi. He basically did you watch Joby McHale's live show last night?
So, bro.
Go ahead.
Did you watch Joby McHale's live stream last night on YouTube?
No, I didn't, bro. I'll be honest with you, I didn't. I was I had other things going on.
All right, go and watch it. He speaks about Victor Osimhen at the end,
right?
And he shows on Instagram that where Victor Osimhen has sent a little blue flag to Joby McHale.
And what does it mean?
Like a blue flag that he wants Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't want no other club apart from Chelsea.
So there's no evidence backing all those things. They just said
no. Listen, if you go look up on his YouTube at the end of it, you see
it doesn't speak anything down. It doesn't speak anything. It doesn't mean that okay, you've signed. Let's now.
No. It's not a start. It's just got a blue flag, a little emoji blue flag to Joby McHale. So it's like he is basically saying Joby McHale's saying that he wants Chelsea Football Club, but the situation is right.
He's always stated that, though, bro, hasn't he? He's always stated that, though, bro, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's already stated that, but because with the Saudis, apparently someone said to hear that there's been official agreement of Victor Osimhen to go to the Saudis, but because it's took so long. He don't want the Saudis at all, DJ. He's pushing his agent. He's pushing his agents. He's basically pushing his agents to try and get this deal done over the line. But it depends that if the owners were willing to pay because I've heard it's 235k now. That's a good news. If he says something to 235k, that's good news. But they have to kind of an agreement now. What they've done now have to finish it off.
You see, basically, there's mixed things going on here because my understanding of everything and what I've heard and what I've more or less been reading and what I've also been hearing is the fact of the matter is Chelsea have come to this thing that they're happy to pay him 250k a week, which he'll be happy to accept, right? Okay, what is the only other stumbling block I've heard could be image rights. Now, the image rights, I shouldn't think that should be an issue. With image rights, if he was to come, because I think that would be something they can get over the line. That could be the only stumbling block in this deal. All right, but what the only problem we've got is this. Obviously, the team in Saudi Al Hilal are trying to push more and more and more. So what they're basically doing is what Osimhen apparently had originally asked for was if he was to go down, if he was to move there, he wants to have the option to have a buyout clause.
He needed a release clause,
which was agreed,
which contract which they're now offering.
Yeah, which is now been agreed. However, that is still there for him to visit if he wants to go there. But he wants to hear what Chelsea have to say, and this is why, from what I'm hearing of what I've read of what Ornstein is saying, what Fabrizio is saying, this deal is going to go till the end of the way. It might even happen tonight. We don't know. But the point of that is he wants Chelsea, okay, and this is why Chelsea now have kind of like put all their eggs in one basket, which is just with him. Because apparently, I've also heard said that Ivan Toney is now no longer on that list anymore. I saw also links to Jimenez this morning as well. I don't know if you guys saw that. The one that Nottingham Forest tried to sign.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
that deal was no longer. I don't know. That was apparently that was breaking news this morning. Someone broke that news. I can't remember who it was, but obviously nothing's materialised on that. But again, that's another option. But now Chelsea apparently are now looking at just getting this Osimhen deal back wrapped. And how I look at it, guys, is you're not going to negotiate. I think Stephen's alluded to this already. You're not going to go this far in negotiations and all of a sudden you're going to pull out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Clearly, Osimhen is given Chelsea to make that chance. There's not all this nonsense. I thought originally was, and Steve obviously said to me earlier on when I put it in your comment, when I put it on the what do you call it, we were talking Discord. On the Discord. He said to me, originally it was that they were giving him 24 hours, but obviously, clearly, Fabrizio has now come out and said that. And
Romano came out almost instantly, bro. Like literally, almost instantly came out and said, "There's no deadline other than the transfer deadline."
Yeah, which is obviously we know tomorrow. So this is why I still think this still can happen, guys, and this is why I've said it all along. You know, I'm confident this still can happen, and I think it will all go through. I really do. I think
we hope so. We hope so. We hope so.
But I do think we're also talking to Tony at the same time because we're trying to.
Yeah, that's false news. That's false news, so speak. It's not going to happen.
Thank you very much, guys. Legends in the house. We have Mo Kasim, the man that I've been talking about for quite a while now. And then we have a Scala, a Manchester United fan, also here to give us an update and also participate in today's transfer news. We have bumper news, a lot of news that we've been talking about today. Also, we'll be looking at the game that will be taking place here soon between Chelsea and Servette. Yeah, Servette.
We should be getting the lineups for that in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, Chelsea is still in the Europa Conference League competition. Also, we did talk about Raheem Sterling's situation right now with Chelsea. 70 million wages is what Chelsea owns him. Chelsea trying to cut his wages down to around 300, where he can be used when they need him. But Raheem Sterling doesn't want to agree with it. But also, Angelo Gabriel sustained some injury, and later on yesterday it's been reported. Also, as people said, he is on the move to Bundesliga side. And also Mbappe's, as people have been reporting, Mbappe Twitter account has been hacked, and people believe it was a Manchester United fan. Gigi Petrovic has moved to Strasbourg for a season-long loan, and he'll be back on 2025 to Chelsea. And also, we announced that Noni Madueke, the bad boy himself, will be on the list. Has been called up to join the English national team. What a performance from Noni Madueke in the past few days. Also, Kepa Arrizabalaga has to cut down his wages to 50% to join Premier League side Bournemouth. So that's some of the news we have. Philip Smith says, "Good evening, coach. Good evening. Good evening, my brother. I hope you're doing very well." SDT said, "I'm already bold with this Osimhen transfer."
Don't worry, it'll be over by 20? What are we at now? 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So about 28 hours, it'll be over.
Right.
100%.
Yes, we hope.
Could I just ask Steve and DJ quickly if Chelsea's on? I just want to know if Chelsea's on TV tonight.
Hold on. We have Scala in there. We have more in there. They haven't said a word. DJ's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Relax. Okay, Dan, can you hear me? Dan, are you there?
Yeah. Just wanted to know if Chelsea was on TV. That's all.
Okay. Nice. All right. JC, thank you very much. JC said that after CFC have purchased Sancho and Osimhen, UEFA should be CFC's priority for 2 years from transfer ban, transfer and ban everybody else for any long contract. Okay, any long.
UEFA don't get a say on that, by the way.
Yeah. So thank you very much, JC. Let's welcome Scala. I think Scala was in before Mo. So Scala, welcome back to the show. Mo, welcome back to the show.
Yo, big up. I'll let Scala go first, and now jumping off him.
Thank you very much, Mo. Scala, welcome back again. What do you have for us today regarding the topics and also regarding Manchester United? Is the noise coming from you, Scala?
No, not really. I mean, I don't know.
Someone's in the train or something.
It might be Mo.
No, my mic is on mute. My mic was on mute.
Okay.
Scala.
Yeah, Scala is from you. You have a fan on?
But it's not me making that much noise, is it?
Yeah, it is loud. You cannot hear it, but we can hear it from here.
I don't know. My mic might be too good. Do I turn it off, or is it over?
Yeah, it's too loud. It's too loud. Very distracting. If it's minimum, I would be okay. It's really. Oh, do you have? Let's say I don't know.
Yeah, I think that should be fine now.
Yeah, that should. Thank you very much, Scala. Thank you very much, Fosu. Nana Fosu representing from a GH, Ghana. I could tell by the name. He says always Osimhen. Why? He says why will he? When I think it's supposed to be, when will he come to Chelsea? That's what he's supposed to rephrase it. When will he come to Chelsea? The deal there's still on. There's still conversation going on right now, Nana Fosu. But thank you very much for being part of our channel today. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's go to Scala. Scala, go for it, brother.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't really want to talk about United because it just frustrates me, especially, I don't know if you saw the news about Mason Mount. So I've literally took 1.5 hours to calm myself about it, and I don't want to talk about him because that guy literally increases my blood pressure. I cannot stand Mason Mount, like literally got a hamstring of doing nothing. How are you getting hamstring by doing nothing on the pitch? Like what I don't know if he had this injury at Chelsea, like out of nowhere he gets a hamstring, and it was this time last year as well that he got a hamstring, probably around September time, and he was out for 8 months, and then this guy has somehow strung himself once again, and I just hope that this club doesn't panic themselves into buying Sterling because of that scrub Mason Mount. Anyways, man, nothing to report on United. We are literally going to announce Ugarte today or by tomorrow. And that should be pretty much our deal done, our transfer window done. Maybe you can expect 1 or 2 more outgoings, but we won't be signing anyone else. Although we do need a backup left back because you cannot trust Luke Shaw. You can never trust Luke Shaw. That guy has played like 40% of games in the ever since he has joined United. So yeah, it is what it is. Going to be Mazraoui and Delo.
Is it a wise decision for you guys to sell McTominay? I know he's not that baller, he's not that fancy guy. He doesn't do all those players with the name Jorginho, Jimenez, and Revenue and Babanio and all. He doesn't have the Nuno in his name, but he does things he does. Incredible things. It will help United win games. But you guys are selling that player, and there you are, your star player, 70 million. Mason Mount doesn't contribute nothing.
Yeah, but
I ruined him.
Yeah, but that's not really the standard. You cannot judge McTominay with Mason Mount and vice versa. I mean, would you take McTominay at Chelsea? No, right? So, and we are competing for the same. Yeah, so you're competing for the same Champions League spot. So why should I care where McTominay goes? I couldn't care less. That's literally our best sale. I don't know who we sold for more than that kind of money. I don't know, maybe Elanga, maybe for 15 million. So we've got some good amount of money. I mean, look, with this McTominay, all this nonsense, I saw United posting, we'll miss you. And they're posting all this nostalgic, his pictures of when he was in the youth academy and all that. I mean, miss me out with that, man. I don't really care about McTominay. I don't think he will be even allowed to enter Manchester City's training ground, So why should I care about a player? I don't really get attached to players like that. These are just replaceable employees, earning big monies, and he's gone to another Champions League club. That's why he denied the move to go to Fulham, because Fulham are not going to getting Champions League, and McTominay is 27. So that's why he wanted to wait out and see if a Champions League club comes in. So yeah, anyways, it's a good deal for us. And look, I don't think anyone care. I mean, some people care clearly on your fan base when Gallagher left and they are singing his name when you are losing to City. I just see both of those players as same, not good enough for a top, top club. I mean, Chelsea wants to win the Premier League someday. I don't know when we will win, and Gallagher should not be part of that team. Same goes for McTominay. So yeah, that's my thoughts on McTominay, man. He's not even good as a backup player like John O'Shea or Darren Fletcher when we were like at our pomp. So yeah, it doesn't concern me. We got 30 million. That's good.
Thank you very much, Scala. That's the Manchester United Scala. He represents United on this platform each and every day. Thank you very much, Scala. We'll come back to you again on the Chelsea news, but we go to Mo. Mo is on the channel with us. Big up to you, my brother, and we'll come back again.
Big up, Lee. Big up, lads. I hope you all do well. I just want to add a few more. I know people are bored from the whole Victor Osimhen saga at the moment, but I want to give you guys a little bit of a different perspective on this window. And before I do that, I just want to say to Dan, the game isn't live. Playoff
It's on
matches.
the website again for like £5.
Yeah. If you paid for the first one, then you can watch the second leg free. If you haven't paid for the first one, then you got to pay for the second one to watch it. But normally TNT Sports show the Conference League matches. So that's just a bit of info for that, because I know
I
he was
don't think
asking.
they showed the playoffs though, and that's why it's been
No,
on the website. But
not
for the
playoffs. No,
actual league season,
no.
that they will.
Yeah, no, the playoffs are not. They don't have the license for the playoffs. They have the license for the actual competition itself. So, playoffs is going to be different. So, depending on the terrestrial TV for that country, they may show it on their TV. I actually tried to watch Swiss sports channels the other day and see if they were broadcasting it. They weren't. But yeah, so your best bet is to pay and watch it on the website if you want to watch it on the website. Going back to Victor Osimhen, one thing we need to understand is this: the Saudi Pro League, their transfer window closes on the 2nd of September, so they're not in a rush to get this done. Victor Osimhen has this backup in his back pocket should the Chelsea deal collapse. He literally has to the last hour of this transfer window tomorrow to get this deal done. If it isn't done, then he isn't going to be stuck at Napoli. He has the option to go to the Saudi Pro League because that window doesn't close until September. He's already agreed the contract, or the contract that he has demanded has already been put to him. It was posted last night that the wages that he wants, they have been agreed. The release clause that he wants has been agreed. The deal with Napoli has been agreed. So literally, if the Chelsea deal collapses, then whatever Osimhen has asked for, he's going to get from Al Ahli. And this Al Ahli, DJ, not Al Hilal. So Al Ahli.
Sorry, bro. I don't know pronounce it.
No, it's all right. And I mean, I made that mistake on my first video reporting on this. So, and that's to be Arabic, so it's all good. But yeah, so in regards to Victor Osimhen, he has requested certain conditions, which Chelsea seemingly are prepared to give in regards to his contract. The deal in regards to Napoli is baffling for me because Napoli accepted 65 million euros. Chelsea are asking for a loan with an obligation to buy. Yeah, so it's a transfer, it's a permanent transfer, but we're not going to pay them any money until the end of the next summer transfer window. So what is baffling me is, why are Chelsea being so tight on spending 65 million euros for Victor Osimhen? And I'm thinking, is it because they are looking to buy another player? Is there someone else in the pipeline that they're trying to get? Is there like a secret transfer that we're not aware of that we're going to find out about lastminute.com tomorrow? It might be. I mean, the whole Jadon Sancho thing, for me, it's not an expensive deal because it looks like there's this player swap scenario. Yeah, but yeah, so something along those lines might be in the pipeline, and this is why they're not paying the 65 million. Now, I think if the obligation to buy, and not option to buy, but obligation to buy, and the obligation to buy is put in with the release clause that Victor Osimhen has requested, because I think Victor Osimhen, his main concern is this: if I come to Chelsea and we're not in the Champions League this season, but what if we don't qualify for the Champions League next season? Am I going to be wasting 2 years of my footballing career waiting for the Champions League, and I might not get it? And that might be played on his mind. And again, it might not be, but if Champions League football is such a priority for him, and him wanting to stay in Europe, to guarantee that, that might be a factor. And for me, it's all about, you know, little bits of detail. I don't think there is anything major that is holding this deal. I think there is, you know, small minor details that they're having to iron out. And I wouldn't be surprised to get here we go from Fabrizio Romano early hours of the morning, or, you know, late this evening. And I think if we don't get it by, you know, lunchtime tomorrow, then this deal won't happen, because medical needs to be done. You know, contracts needs to be drawn up. There's a lot of paperwork, and this is a big deal. This is a major transfer. I mean, we have seen transfers, you know, get done in in a couple of hours in the past, but a deal of this size, of this magnitude, I think it needs to be resolved, you know, with a half decent buffer. I mean, the medical test is not an issue. Chelsea can send the team to to Italy and have it done there. I mean, if they haven't got the team there, you know, out there already, you know, they may do. So it's just a matter of actually getting all the details and getting it sorted within a reasonable time. I don't want to see a similar situation as we saw before with Hakim Ziyech, where an email was sent last minute and the other guy forgot to check his inbox, and and it went pear shaped. So this is my 2 cents on the whole Osimhen thing.
Thank you very much, Mo.
So there's a guy that talks sense. There's a guy who just came in here. Big ups to you, mate, for talking sense there, because that's what we needed to hear. No one ever came out of that kind of situation, what he just said. That's a good thing, what we have just heard about Osimhen, about the Champions League situation, Lee. So well done, mate, for that, mate. And cheers for letting me know and all.
Yeah, Nee, just quick, right?
Yeah,
I think the release clause was more specific to the Saudi deal. I don't think that was any club he goes to. I think that was the Saudi one. So he's got an out to come back to Europe, if I'm not mistaken. But I also do have a feeling that Chelsea will find a way to get it done. Because I think realistically, yeah, if you look at it this way, right? You go with the obligation, right? Mm-hmm. Say you make it, and this is the way that I look at it as the most logical, yeah? You make it a obligation that it's triggered if Chelsea qualify for Champions League. Now, if you're Victor Osimhen, you should back yourself to be the difference maker in this team. We finished 6 points out of Champions League last season, yeah? You bring in an elite striker on top of bringing in Neto, Felix, and already having Palmer, Nkunku, like all these creative players behind him, yeah? You're getting plenty of chances to win us games. You're getting plenty of chances to win us points, to get us into Champions League, yeah? We were that close with hundreds of thousands of injuries last season, yeah? You know, I'm exaggerating. But at the same time, it was about 60-odd injuries or something silly, yeah? So the way I'm looking at it, right, you just say to him, we're going to give Napoli an obligation for you at, say, 70 million euros. Just let's say that, for example, right? Bit higher than what they've accepted,
17 million.
but on the clause that you get Champions League football. Therefore, for you as a player, you say this to, obviously, Osimhen, yeah? For you, that means that you don't have to compromise on your wages for this season. Because if you join us on the permanent this summer, you have to compromise for at least this one season. Yeah? But if you come to us with an obligation and we get Champions League, there's no compromise to be had. Because everyone that joined after a certain period under this ownership has a clause in their contract that there's about, I think it's 20 or 30% difference in their wage between Champions League and non-Champions League seasons, right? So say you give him, I don't know, say 250 grand a week if we get Champions League plus bonuses on top of that, yeah? If we don't, say you give him, I don't know, a compromise 200 without Champions League plus the bonuses and incentives, right? Say you get 20 Premier League goals, you get X amount of money as a bonus. Yeah. Maybe you give him a big signing bonus on top of that, because that's a typical thing that happens in sport. You have signing bonuses and all that, which is a one-off payment. So maybe you do that, and that entices him as well. If it does end up being a permanent, there's ways around it. Look, as I've said, and DJ re-emphasized what I've been saying, yeah? If Chelsea thought there was no chance of this still happening, oh, I've just nearly smashed something by accident. If there was no chance of this happening, Chelsea would not still be at the table right now. And as I say, the lineup for tonight has also just come out.
Okay, we'll look into that in a bit before the game game kick
I
off.
need a minute to get my thing up anyway.
All right. Yeah, go.
Can I just come in for a second?
Go on, mate.
Sorry, I just want to clarify something.
All right, go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
You know, Stephen is spot on in regards to the release clause being required for the Saudi league. In regards to the obligation to buy only kicking in if Chelsea qualify for the Champions League, I don't think Osimhen would be happy with that. Reason being is
surely.
No, of course, no, 100% back yourself and work towards it. But the reason why I think he wouldn't be happy with that is because I don't think he wants to go back to Napoli. And if Chelsea don't qualify for the Champions League, I think he'd rather move on to another club, stay at Chelsea, rather than go back to Napoli. So for him, it would be an obligation to buy, full stop. So this year, he would be on the same contract that he's on with Napoli. Chelsea will be paying him that.
Mm-hmm.
But a contract will be put in place for him as he signs for Chelsea, because there is an obligation to buy. There has to be an agreement already in place in respect to what he will be on the following season. And again, like you said, if it's with Champions League football, there will be a percent.
Need just quickly.
Mo's back. Mo, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you went out and I think you came back. Either somebody left, the thing kicked somebody out.
I think it kicked.
Oh.
I think it kicked.
Okay, yeah, it did. But go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, so Romano's just said Chelsea are currently talking to Man United for Jadon Sancho in a separate deal from Victor Osimhen. This is the important bit, given that Saudi report. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Stephen, is there any mention of Sterling in that on that tree? I haven't seen it.
No,
is
not
there any
mention of. It's only just come out now. It's literally
Okay.
just Chelsea currently talking to Man United for Sancho in a separate deal from Victor Osimhen, and this is what I'm saying, because we had that BS Saudi report, and I said be careful what you believe until the big names come out. Both deals are still being negotiated, while Al Ahli have met with Osimhen agent today in Italy. So Chelsea are still negotiating Victor Osimhen and Jadon Sancho. There is not an agreement for him to go to Saudi and reject Chelsea. That has not happened. So as expected, that report is BS.
So just a quick thing.
Also,
Stephen,
further to this, right? One of the youngsters that Chelsea have, Zach Sturridge, is on the verge of going to Venezia in Italy for £1 million.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, DJ. You wanted to say something?
No, I was just going to say a quick thing. So what you're saying there, Stephen, is so all this talk of them having a deal agreed with him, which was like 2 weeks ago, apparently, and it's already on. It's all already on the table. It's just up to him. That all they've done now is they've given him what he wants in terms of he wanted a buyout clause in his contract, which they've now agreed to. And I think that was the only thing he was asking for. But everything else, though, as far as what's been mentioned and what Fabrizio said earlier on, was all that deal was already in place. But it's just at this moment in time, he's just waiting to what Chelsea are saying.
Yeah. So
and if that deal was happened, yeah, go on.
It's essentially, as I think it was him that worded it this way, right? It's in Chelsea's court right now. If Chelsea fail the agreement, Victor Osimhen will go rather. I'm getting all sort of confused because I'm trying to do two things at once. Will go to Saudi Arabia.
Okay. Thank you very much, Stephen.
There-
Guys, as the report,
There is a
just came out
caveat.
from-
There's a caveat to this. Victor Osimhen's deal, when it was first announced, certain journalists reported that he is being given 48 hours to make up his mind whether or not he's going to accept it. Now, this doesn't make any sense, because, like I said, the decision or the window for Saudi Arabia closes on the 2nd of September. So they are in a comfortable position right now because they don't actually have to get into a bidding war with Chelsea, either for Victor Osimhen, and I know Dan ain't gonna like this, but even Ivan Toney is a player that has been mentioned, and Ivan Toney has accepted, from my understanding, accepted the deal from Saudi Arabia, but it's been put on hold depending on what happens with Victor Osimhen, because the main target for Saudi Arabian Al Ahli and for Chelsea is Victor Osimhen, and I think where Victor Osimhen goes, Ivan Toney will go to the other club, and this is crucial for our situation tomorrow. If by tomorrow lunchtime we have not signed Victor Osimhen, then we only have a few hours to get the Ivan Toney deal across the line, and this is the crucial bit here. Because we do need to get a striker before the end of this transfer window, and the two that we're looking at strongly is Ivan Toney and Victor Osimhen. I know there's a couple of other strikers that have been mentioned, but it looks like the two main targets are those two, and whichever we end up with, the other would be on the way to Saudi Arabia.
Could I quickly come into the Osimhen quickly?
Give me a second. Thank you very much, Mo and Stephen, for you. So, guys, if you're watching live on the update on the screen, it's right. I'm just trying to share this with you guys. You guys that are watching, we still got 66 watching live on YouTube, and it's very, very important to make sure you guys get all the updates and why you're here. So we are sharing this with you, as Fabrizio Romano has tweeted this a few minutes ago, reporting that Chelsea are currently talking to Man United for Jadon Sancho in a separate deal. The key word over there is separate deal, not the same deal from Victor Osimhen.
The key part. That wasn't the key part, because we knew that wouldn't affect the Victor Osimhen deal. The key part that I was saying was the bit about both. I was saying key part because there was that BS report from Saudi earlier. So I was saying the key part is both deals are still being negotiated, while Al Ahli have met with Osimhen's agents today in Italy.
Okay,
that was the key part, because we had that report saying, "Oh, it's done with Saudi." Yeah. Then this is the first tweet since that report came out. That report would be about an hour and 15 minutes old now. And this is the first time Romano's spoken on anything Chelsea or Osimhen related. And he's saying it's still being negotiated.
Brilliant. As also states, if you look in there, it says both deals are still being negotiated, while Ili have met with Osimhen agent today in Italy. So things are still going on.
If you give me a second, sorry, One thing that I found really strange yesterday was this. Ben Jacobs tweeted, and I reported on this as well. And he tweeted the breakdown of the deal, of the proposed contract of Victor Osimhen. The Saudis have given Victor Osimhen everything that he has requested in regards to his contract, but yet they went to Italy today to meet with his camp. So why are they going to meet with his camp if they have already given him the offer that he wanted? So there is a lot of misinformation.
Convince him to just ignore Chelsea and just accept them now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I don't think they can do that. I think the only person or the only party that can actually convince Victor Osimhen not to join Chelsea is Chelsea. Yeah, because if we don't offer him, a decent package, we don't have to offer him the 577,000 euros a week, which is the Saudis are offering. We don't have to offer that, okay? But we have to offer something that is at least half of that. And if Chelsea offer half of that, he will come to Chelsea.
It's about 250k, Mo.
Yeah.
250k has been mentioned, didn't it?
No, 235. It's 235.
No.
This is what I'm trying to say is, can I just quickly come in?
Dan, it's 30 million euros a year.
Yeah, but it's 30, but they've offered 30 million euros, yeah. But the timing of the wages, if he could sign an agreement for after, like, basically, is this what makes me laugh? Because every single journalist has said totally different scenarios, options about the Saudis and Chelsea with Osimhen, right? We've got what you just said. You just said what I was about to say about 10 minutes ago. My words there is just Chelsea's up to Chelsea. The owners, have to decide what the state of mind, what is better for themselves of Osimhen in the club, what agreement to be. Because Osimhen, as you know, he wants the Chelsea job. He said that a couple of weeks. If you look at about 4 weeks ago, people's minds 4 weeks ago, there was this announcement of the Saudis paid the Napoli's release clause. And everything's gone all ahead. Everything's been agreed to the Saudis, but the part of the thing with the 30 to 30 plus mil of the wages, Osimhen could now be signed, because then 2 weeks later, next minute, now he's been agreed to sign to Aldi. So suddenly the next minute, it's gone on all change again. The situation with Chelsea Football Club, but the owners need to set, right, the basis what I've read on to this Italian sources, he said they want an option to buy as a loan. The goal to get how many goals for the Premier League this season, to see how well he does for the season, to make Champions League football. If he doesn't reach the mark of the Champions League football for Chelsea for this season, the bonus, it will be 235k a week. Then they will offer the money of the wage slip for 235. But the only most thing the owners have to do, it's because it's taking so long now. It's like we've got the last day tomorrow for the deadline day. The only most thing they have to do is say to Osimhen, this is such what's your plans, what you want to do for the Chelsea Football Club, what salary do you would prefer, get it sorted out by the market price, what he wants, so we can get this deal over the line. Because if you don't get this deal over the line, and afterwards, at the end of it, we'll see at the end of the transfer market, we'll see what shirt he's wearing. Because if he's not wearing the Chelsea shirt and he goes to Saudi, it's the owner's fault for messing this all up. That Ivan Toney with their Saudis, that he wants to go to Saudis. Ivan Toney said he was there, but he's in the waiting time, getting fed up before this Osimhen was going on with the Saudis and Chelsea Football Club.
Dan, I agree with you there. But
you know what? I disagree with Dan. I disagree with you.
Just 1 second. You always disagree. A little bit of miscommunication in regards to the actual wages. So, what Victor Osimhen proposed to Al Ahli was 30 million euros per season. That's how much he wants per season.
Big up to
now,
you out there.
30 million euros per season. If you break it down to 52 weeks, it works out to be 577,000 euros per week. And that is not the end of it. He also wants incentive-driven contracts. So on top of that, he wants bonuses for goals, for matches played, for appearances, and also image rights on top of the 30 million euros a year. I think what he wanted to do is to set the bar really high, and even if they were to offer him something a little bit less, then he'll be happy with. But Saudi Arabia turned around and said, "Is that it? 30 million? No problem. You can have it. Take it." And they've literally said to him, "No, this is pocket change for us. No problem." All right.
The thing is, I want them to do is to stamp it.
One second, Dan.
Guys, I wanted to talk, but you guys have to finish so I can come because there should be a direction here. Else, you get what I'm saying. Done. So I'm just waiting for Mo to finish, then I can come in and say a little bit. Then Dan can come in. But if you guys don't give me nothing to say, remember, people are also listening. You have to shut their names and all that, the comments, questions, and all that is coming in. But go ahead, Mo, if you sum it up then.
I'll sum it up with this. If Chelsea were to offer Victor Osimhen half of what the Saudi club is offering, so in sterling, that would be around 250, 260,000 a week. And correct. Chelsea could offer that. If they were to offer that to Victor Osimhen, I think he will bite the hand of Chelsea and join Chelsea for his footballing career. And I'll put myself on mute for a second.
All right, so Mo, but yeah, could I just quickly comment? But like you're saying about,
you're already in.
Yeah, no, but me, my boy. Like, I understand what the basis.
Go for it. But let me say.
I want. Yeah, there's a situation.
I'm not going to read it. I'm just saying their names real quick. Big up to my brother, Chelsea Perspective. Okay. Did yourself also your comments. I've seen it. My brother Arthur. Bushby, I'm sure that's the name. Arthur Bushby says it's Leeds United, best team in England. Leeds United is the best team in England. Big up to
he
my
also
brother.
called Chelsea.
Joining us here. I'll take your comments as they come. Randy Alston also keep bringing your comments in. Any question at all on today's topics? And then I've gone through a lot of lists. So whatever you have in mind, guys, keep it coming. Also, we're asking for your 100 likes. We are within, I think, almost about 80. But I believe we can get 800 likes before the stream comes to an end. You guys are legends. We can do it. We can get that done. And also, if you look at the my votes, it says 177 votes. But can you imagine? We only have 76 likes. What stops you from liking the video, subscribing? What stops you from doing it? We can do it, guys. We can do it. All right, so let's go to Dan is speaking. Stevens also want to speak, so I don't know. But let's go to Dan first, and we go to my brother Steven.
Yeah, well, please don't just jump in what, because this situation, I ain't gonna get nowhere. But big up to Chelsea Protected #out. But yeah, I see where Mo's coming from with the basis of Osimhen. What they need to do is put a stamp on it, right? Because the thing is, what he was saying about this, in his words, never came out of that. It was some journalist who came out of it to make out that he want big loads of money. He doesn't want that at Chelsea. Fair enough, probably Saudis. The Saudis could pay whatever they want. Yeah, they could give him 500 and something K a bloody week if they wanted to. But his mouth never came out of that at all. What he wants, like the situation is, he wants Chelsea Football Club. We all know that the Queen Court is to decide what these owners are gonna do, because the thing is, I don't want nobody see Stanley and Egbar. Like, I don't want none of these directors coming in and getting involved with it. Osman, let these owners do it, because the situation, they'll get the price deal done. Yeah, that's the only most good thing about the owners. What they could do once they want a player, they get a player. But the situation is, they need to sit down and actually listen of what the Osimhen and the agents want, because he wouldn't mind if he wouldn't mind the salary, because like Raheem Sterling, we've heard Raheem Sterling, doing a swap deal for Jadon Sancho. Now it's just come out that there are now talks with Jadon Sancho with no deals with Sterling. But with Osimhen, the Osimhen deal has if it has to be done. I don't, because it's took so long now. It has took so many weeks. Deadline day's tomorrow.
Okay.
Just do it. Just get there now. Get in there now and put a stamp on it. Say, we'll do such and such for you. That's the deal. If you agree on that deal, bam, sign this agreement. Give him a medical. Bam, get into Chelsea Football Club. Because if you take it so long by till tomorrow, he might change his mind. Hang on a minute. This other club offered me such and such.
Chelsea Perspective, I hope you're watching. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Dan, wrap it up.
No, what I'm saying is, right? if the Audis are saying such and such, we can give you that Osimhen, and these owners say we give you this such and much, it's less than what the Saudi's doing. It's just gonna get messed up, and he'll thinking to himself, "Well, these Saudis offer me this stuff, but you're telling me a different thing." So who's he gonna rather choose? Yes, he
Now you're
wants
waffling
Chelsea
too
Football
much. You
Club.
can't get what you're trying
I'm
to
not
say.
waffling. No, me, I'm not waffling. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, if the owners don't offer him the right
You're making
criteria
it
of
sleepy. Get to the point.
no, but I'm getting to the point. I'm saying if the owners don't do the salary what he's offering at Chelsea Football Club and the Aldi's have got it there in his hands, he will probably go, "Oh, you're messing me about. I'll go to Saudis instead with the wage slip." But we need to get this stamp. We need to stamp this right now. Stick in that signature, do agreement what he wants, and put the stamp on it. There you are. He's a Chelsea Football Club. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
All right. I'm just
By the way,
winding you up. If I don't do that, you're not gonna wrap up here. Who was talking? Was Steve? Was it
Shut
you?
up.
Yeah. By the way, Egbarley, Winstanley, and Stewart are all in Geneva for the game. By the way.
Oh wow, that's like a Bromovit light.
But there you are,
know
then.
what I mean? That's interesting. Winstanley, all of them. It would be nice if
You know what?
that
I've got a
Egbarley in the
solution
same
for you.
place. But
Chelsea
anyway,
go 2-0 up by half time. Get on that plane to Naples.
Interesting. All right, so big up to all the legends in the house. Dante in the building. JC Chelsea perspective. Guys, we're hoping we can get 100 likes before the stream comes to an end. You guys have done extremely brilliant job over here. We are very close around. Okay, we got 80 or even more. We can do that. I don't know what's wrong between Chelsea perspective and JC. Two of them always fighting on my platform. I don't know why they do that, and I don't know what's going on between the two of them. If there is one beautiful girl out there that the two of them are fighting over, they have to let me know, because I can help them out with that. Who's gonna win it? Whoever win that girl, if it's perspective or it's Dan, Dante. Sorry, they have to let me know.
They always like that. Believe me, they always like that, bro. They always like that, bro. Believe me.
CFC Dante said a new why does Coachella have a span? That's a big question from him. He's always Coachella will say, get him out of this place. Why does that? JC, big up to you too. A Chelsea perspective, I know you asked a question regarding my predicted lineup. I think I was spot on. If you look at it, majority of my lineup, I think the only one that I didn't get it right was Enzo Fernandez. I wasn't expecting Enzo. Yeah. I wasn't expecting Enzo to be in it. What was that, Stephen?
Disasi.
Yeah, so Disasi and Enzo Fernandez was the only players I did not include in my predicted lineup.
Makes no sense.
So we're getting to the point. It's more there. We're getting to the more. Are you gonna stick with us for the tactical board and then prediction? Thank you very much. Let's get that done. DJ's here, and also Dan is here. We're gonna go to the tactical board now. I'll leave that to Steven. Do that for us here. So, Steven, we're going to the drawing board. We have our predicted lineup. Talk us through in
now. This is the actual one. This isn't the predicted. This is the actual one now.
This is the actual one. So we have all the players in place. And what do you think certain players are in certain positions? Take us through the tactical board, Stevie G.
I mean, realistically, right? The Nkunku one makes sense. That's where he's played the majority of the time when he's got minutes. He didn't start the game at the weekend, so I predicted him to start anyway. I think I only had 2 players from my predicted 11 that aren't in here. So for me, I thought, okay, so far we've not heard about Casadei, so maybe he plays in where Enzo is. And you have Joshua Champong at right back, maybe, right? Because we've heard stuff about Disasi once out and stuff like that, yeah?
Yeah.
They were the only 2 I've got that I believe I had wrong. Oh, and Madueke, I had Tyreek George there, so I had 3.
Can you make it a little bit bigger? Can you make it a little
I literally... don't think I can at this point.
Okay,
this
maybe it's not you. Maybe it's not you. You're right. It's not you. It's not your fault. It's my fault.
Yeah, this is how I had it last time. Let me check something quick.
No, you're good, Steven. You're good. This is much better. Perfect.
That one?
Yeah.
No, the other one was better. The other one was better because it was like
this one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that one.
That's it.
Okay. So yeah, so we already know where this is going. In possession, Nkunku and Dewsbury Hall will come up here. We know that out of the back four, obviously Vega's the only one that's played in DM and has experience inverting as well. So he'll go next to Enzo. Then the other three will shift across. So you have Badiashile as your left centre-back, Tosin as your central centre-back, and Disasi as your right centre-back. Just move Disasi there.
And you have to remember the goalkeeper becomes the fourth defender.
Yeah, sometimes, as we always say here, the goalkeeper will become like an extra centre-back to give you numbers. But I'm not sure how much we'll see that against Servette. But at times we have seen it happen. Yeah. Which, it makes sense, right? Because I don't know what formation Servette are playing, but say, for example, they're playing a 4-3-3. Yeah? Your goalkeeper can become the extra centre-back, and then you've got three of their players if they're trying to press against four players at the back. And you've always got the outlets of Enzo and Vega as well.
So who's going to be the goalkeeper if George Silva's at centre back, because you're just open wide and they'll score easy?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
It's basically that formation like that. Yeah, it's way too open. It basically makes
guys. I need some attention there. You guys that live in the UK, if you have any solution for my brother here, he said he's been trying to buy. He says trying to bypass the game and it's not working. I don't know how he's trying to bypass it.
I've got no idea. No, not bypass. By the pass on the website.
Oh, by the pass on the website. Is he on the
Chelsea website? Is he on the Chelsea website? Is actually the Chelsea official app? It does.
He's by the pass. He's trying to buy the pass on the website.
Yeah, basically,
that's why I said those that live in the UK. Yeah. Is there? Have you guys having a problem like that?
Use a VPN. Use a VPN.
Yeah, use a VPN. Use a VPN and you should get it.
Well, not everyone has a VPN.
Well,
there's a lot of free ones.
I don't think you have to use a VPN. I don't think you have to use a VPN. If you're going directly using your credit card to buy, you should be able to watch it. Unless the server is down. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there was an issue. I'm not sure if there's an issue this time around, but there was an issue last time around where a lot of the fans abroad were not able to buy the pass. Only UK-based customers, and even some UK-based customers weren't able to do it. So your best option is to use a VPN. There's a lot of free VPNs available. I mean, just Google it. There's a lot of free VPNs available that you can use. Use the UK as your first point. If that doesn't work, maybe try something in Europe. But a VPN is your best option if you're not able to do it straight from your location.
And also, I can tell you this: I have a website that I watch the games for free. I don't have to pay a dime, but you'll be about 30 seconds behind the actual time. It's a free website. I watch it. I watch my stuff from there. Almost everything I watch it from there. So if you want to join, if you want it, let me know. I'll send it right there.
Nate, I thought, could you give us the sources where it says "Here we go" by Fitz Osman? Because apparently it says "Here we go." Saying
no, it isn't. There isn't.
Nate, send it to me on WhatsApp, please.
Okay, yeah, it's a free one. You're just gonna have some pop-ups, but you'll be fine. You just
no problem
on it. Yeah,
no problem.
All right, guys, so let's go to the drawing board and we'll get it done. Mm-hmm. Then after that, we can talk about any other stuff. We still got 41 of you watching live, and then 181 on all across what do you call it?
All
platforms. All platforms. So thank you very much. Steven, let's go again.
Yep.
And then I'll see.
Yeah. So like we were saying, obviously Vega will come in and be next to Enzo. I'm actually excited to see Enzo in a deeper role. This is what I've been wanting to see, because we know that the deeper role is more tailor-made towards what Enzo does best, where he can dictate the play. He can see the whole game in front of him, pick his passes. This is the role that is perfect for him in this system. We know, I've touched on it a lot. Last season at Leicester, it was done by Harry Winks, who averaged like 100 touches a game, something silly like that, which is about the same amount that Enzo had at Benfica, where he was looking like an absolutely quality player. So far, we've seen Maresca use Caicedo where Enzo is, and then Enzo where Dewsbury Hall is. And then obviously sometimes Palmer's in instead of Nkunku or Madueke, someone like that. But we've not seen him in this deeper role yet. So we're finally going to see him in the area where a lot of us think he's going to be at his best. So I'm excited to see that. Obviously, what you want to happen, and probably will happen because this is the way his tactics set up, you want Mudryk and Noni to get one-on-one against their fullbacks, attack the line, and then essentially we've seen it a lot already, right? They get down here, you've got Guy, Nkunku, Dewsbury Hall charging into the box, ready for the cross or the cutback, and then that's how you can get the majority of your goals in this system. That's kind of what we're aiming for. You want your fullbacks to isolate one-on-one. One thing that was good about the weekend, right, is we had Palmer and Madueke on the same side. Okay. Now, one of the reasons that Madueke done so well at the weekend, right, having them on the same side, let's be real, yeah? No disrespect to Noni. No one's got to think Noni's a more dangerous player than Cole Palmer, right? Which meant the defence had to decide, right? If they go double up on Palmer, that isolates Madueke against his fullback, right? And we saw how perfectly that worked. The same probably happens when you have Nkunku there. I'd be interested to see what it looks like if you've got all three on the pitch of Palmer, Nkunku, and Madueke. One thing I will say is I've seen pictures of the pitch. I think I've sent it in the group and stuff. It doesn't look that good. I'm kind of worried, especially when you've got Buddy Shill, who's had an injury history. You've got Nkunku, got an injury history. Madueke, before he came to Chelsea, had an injury history. Not sure about Dewsbury Hall. So that, to me, is very alarming. But hopefully we come through it without any, because obviously you never want injuries, especially when it's your team.
Okay.
But yeah, you want your fullbacks to be isolated 1v1. Their fullbacks isolated 1v1 versus your wingers, and then your wingers just do what they do best, which is what we saw on the weekend. Sorry, I was just double checking that what that person said. Oh, hang on, who's this? Hang on, you might have something here. Oh, okay, I don't know who that is that's reporting it.
JC believed that McGee was called today. I'm just hoping. I can't wait for him to score his goal. It will be like the first time. What do you call it? The first day. Was it Fernando Torres? When you guys can remember when Fernando Torres scored his first goal, I think either Aston Villa
was against West Ham, wasn't it? At home.
Yeah, I think that West Ham or Aston Villa.
I think it was the West Ham home game, and the pitch was completely soaked. There was massive.
Yeah, it was against West Ham United.
Yeah, I was there for it, bro. So. I remember thinking at the time. Bear in mind, I was young, but I was thinking at the time. I was like, bro, he's been like so bad for us. And then the game where there's literally puddles on the Stamford Bridge pitch is the worst condition the pitch has been in, and he gets his first goal. You couldn't write it.
All right. So thank you very much, Stephen.
The reason I stopped to that was I've gone through quite a bit of what I wanted to go through on it anyway. And B, I saw someone saying about the Sancho deal, but I don't trust who it is because I've never seen anything from them. So I'm not going to mention it at the moment.
Thank you very much. Are you
going to
reposition the players?
Necessarily reliable need, but another person saying that Juventus still want Sancho, but Chelsea are in the lead for Sancho. But again, not the most reliable source, but again, something we have to keep an eye on from Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano, Matt Law, all these people.
All right. So, guys, let me know if the link really worked for you. But thank you very much, Mark. Mark, thank you very much. He said thank you too. JC said Guy was called today. CFC Dante, big up to you. Says talk soon, guys. Take care. We should win easy as Servette open up. Definitely. If they don't sit deep, it will be that easy for Chelsea to break through. From what I saw against Wolves, who will tell you, man, no day. Man is there. Right. So, guys, so Steven, are you gonna regroup the players and put them in their positions, or are you gonna leave them like that?
I'm just double checking something quickly.
Okay.
And then so I'm gonna try something, right? It might look a mess to begin with, but for now, I'm gonna put them back in their positions.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try something. So just bear with me for 2 seconds, guys.
All right, Steven, whilst you're doing that, let me hear a bit from my
If
brother
you
here.
move away from this, and then I'll try and set it up.
All right. Let me take that away. All right, so let me see this, guys. So this is what the website looks like. So if you go on the website, the one that I gave you, if you look at the address bar, it's right there, and then it will tell you every game that is live, that will be live. So Chelsea game will be here. That's Chelsea's game, and then Aya's game. So every game that will be there, you just have to click on it. It might open some pop-ups, but if you have add block up or whatever on your device, you have to enable it to be able to open the game for you. But certain things will pop up. You just have to click close them up, and it's worth having it. It's free. You don't have to pay a dime to watch it. It's free. So that's just by the way. Thank you very much, everyone. It's my my pleasure to provide it for you guys. So stop the screen. We're waiting for Steven to get things going. But let's go to Swedish. Let's go to Swedish. Welcome back again. And after that, we'll go to DJ, Dan, and then Mo to see what their thoughts are on that lineup. I was really spot on. I had just 2 players missing, and the Disasi and Enzo Fernandez. But beside that, if you guys watch my YouTube shots, my predicted lineup, we're that close. But anyway, let's go to Swedish. Swedish, welcome back to the show again.
Sorry, I'm just going to tap for 1 second. Just tap for 1 second, please.
Okay.
Need delete that link from the chat.
Oh yeah, you might get done by.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Really?
I remember. I think it was you that said it before, wasn't it?
No, probably not me.
No, not you. Sorry guys, I'm not in there. I can't tell who was speaking. I was trying to set this up.
All right, I deleted it. Thank you very much, Mo. Probably I don't have an idea of it. What was the reason behind it?
Any what's the word here? Any promoting of illegal activity can have your channel being taken down.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's
not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
You need to delete that. You need to delete that, Nick.
When the stream goes live, edit it so that little bit is cut out of it, because you actually put it on the screen. So just cut that bit out of the stream.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll do that. Thank you, Mo. So that's why we have legends here to, get things straight. All right. Swedish, give us a word before we move on from there. We have any question for me, sir?
From who?
I said, do you have any question for me, Swedish?
Oh, I just want to know about Osimhen's situation.
Yeah, go for it. Whatever you want to say about Osimhen, we're here.
What is happening with Osimhen deal?
Apparently they're working on the deal, brother. They're working on the deal. It's negotiation tactics. It's not that easy. If you listen to Fabrizio and all those that do the transfer deals, they'll tell you that it's not an easy thing to do. Victor Osimhen is not a small player. He is a very, very big player, and he has to get the best out of his deal. You can say that he's asking for so much money, but it is his right to negotiate. He has people in there to make sure they get the right deal, the right money for him to be able to join the football club. He wants to join Chelsea. It's up to Chelsea to meet his needs and demand to be able to be at the football club. If Chelsea said, you're asking for too much and we can't meet your needs, then they'll look for other alternatives. But Victor Osimhen, I've really said it, that he wants to play for Chelsea. And I'm sure his agents are also listening. They're trying to be a little bit more flexible for the player to get his wish, because the more he plays, the more goals he scores. I'm sure probably in the next few years, they're going to renew his contract and get extra money. And then it goes to the agent's pocket and all that stuff. So yeah, they're working on the deal. It's as if Chelsea and Osimhen's entourage are still talking. It means that there is strong hold that something might happen, because one of our panelists said that this deal has been on the table about 2 weeks ago for Osimhen to sign. And if Osimhen have not signed for the Saudi League, it means that there's a possibility that Chelsea can get a deal done. So we're just praying, we're just hoping that here we go, goals for Chelsea, not the Saudi. Any more questions?
Is deadline is tomorrow, yeah?
Deadline's tomorrow, yeah. Deadline day, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got a few hours to manage to come to what I'm saying to
Come to an
convince him.
agreement.
Yeah.
Steve, what do
Do
you
you
say?
think?
I think it'll be done by 12 o'clock tonight, Ernie. I think about 12 or 1 o'clock tonight we'll hear more later about Osman.
All right, go for it, Swadesh. You're asking a question.
I was asking. We got few hours of red then. Okay.
Okay.
Can we bring him in that period? That is my concern. Why
Can we?
yes, can we get him in Chelsea?
Can you get him in? Can you get Osimhen in at Chelsea?
Yeah.
It's all about the
I don't
negotiation. It's all
yes,
about the.
I don't know why the owner are thinking what are they are thinking that they completely that Osimhen saga bring to the last end of transfer window. I don't know why.
That's what I just explained to you. Victor Osimhen, it's not going to be. It's just like you're bringing Mbappe to Chelsea. That deal can stretch itself for almost like a whole year. It's not an easy deal to do. You get what I mean? It means that, let's say, the football club has certain structures in terms of how much money they're giving to the players a week. Victor Osimhen can distract it, but the owners know that it can be distracted, but they have to make sure that it hasn't been distracted widely, not that wide of a margin, paying out wages to players. You get what I'm saying? Let's say they've cut the wages down to, let's say, $100,000 a year. They know with the inclusion of Victor Osimhen, maybe it could end up being let's say 150, but you want to make sure it's not that widely stretched, maybe 120 a year. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's all about money, and also whatever you can do to get him to the football club. It's not an easy deal to do. So I'm sure we might hear something maybe today or somewhere around and later in the evening before 11 p.m. UK time.
Can I just jump in for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
You know, the fact that Iqbali and Bowley are watching the game live in the stadium.
Mentioned, which
was it Iqbali?
On it. Who knows?
I mean, the thing is this. To be honest, I couldn't give two shits about Bowley, but if Iqbali is there, I mean, it's literally just a stone throw away to Italy. Literally.
I mean, it's what, probably an hour or so flight?
No, less. It's about 45 minutes, half an hour. And you know, if they're taking a private jet, you know, half an hour he's there. I mean, it's like England and Scotland. They're right next to each other. So for Iqbali to to finish the game and then go down to Italy, you know, have an espresso and then just have a quick chat with Osimhen, because he's the one that, you know, he's a deal maker. If Iqbali goes down there, he ain't coming back until he's got Osimhen packing his bags and coming with him. So this, you know, I might be reading too much into it, but I think if you know, if he's in the area and this deal is, you know, it requires that little bit of a push. I mean, can you imagine as a football player, you know, you're getting the club owner coming to you and say, listen, mate, you know, I've got you covered, sign the contract, and let's get into the Champions League next summer. And, you know, we are two-time European champions. We won it a few years ago. We could do it again. This could be a trophy that that you can have. Why go to Saudi Arabia? Go to Saudi Arabia in 6 years' time, in 4 years' time, in 5 years' time.
Go there in like 3-4 years when you're like,
and go and relax out, mate. Go and relax. You know what? Mo hits. Mo is actually spot on with what he just said there, because if you remember, he got the Enzo.
Did that
DJ, you're breaking up, DJ. Say that again, please.
Oh, I was wondering if DJ is there. I think my camera is even gone, isn't it?
Your camera's gone, and DJ said I was spot on, and then he cut off.
Yeah, sorry, I was just sorry, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I was just going to say, guys.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say he got the Enzo Fernandez deal over the line, didn't he? In a similar way, because of both the two directors, the two idiots that we have in Winstanley and Stewart, were not getting the deal done. And in the end, he had to get involved. But having said all that, as I said it before, though, the deal was actually done by Christopher Vivell, if you guys remember. He got it on a 5-year contract. But for whatever reason or another, he went and got involved and got Enzo to sign a 7-year contract and paid more money for him. But I think we were actually going to get him for less money, if you guys can remember that, when that deal was done for Enzo.
I remember,
I think there's a similar scenario with Caicedo as well.
Yeah, it was as well. It was the same thing with Caicedo as well.
Yeah,
same thing, bro. Same thing. So yeah, if he can get involved in this Osimhen deal, like you said, like Roman Abramovich used to do, didn't he? If he wants to get a player, he sees them on his private ship. You just know, or a manager, that guy's going to be coming to your football club. So it's I think it's a similar pattern. I think if he's going to get involved in the deal, and we all know he's the one that does all the transfer dealings at Chelsea, it's Claire Kenneth Barley. So if he's getting involved, that means he's not happy with his two stooges that are trying to do the deal and not getting it right.
No,
so by him going down there, it means something. It means he wants to get involved and get this deal all but wrapped up and bring Osimhen back home, back to Stamford Bridge.
Right.
So let's see. Hopefully it happens.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Swedish, you have any more questions? Drop it so we can go to the board and finish it up. Then we can wrap up. It's almost 3 hours. Go ahead.
Okay. You want to come to Chelsea? Okay. I am talking about Osimhen.
Oh,
Osimhen. I'm Osimhen. You want to play for us, but you also want money to extra wage. You say in many interviews that you love Chelsea. Yes.
Yep. He said he loves Chelsea.
If you love some club, you want to play for that. Money should not matter. That, in my opinion, if you want to play from a particular club, more money should be doesn't matter in that matter. You get my point?
Sodish, do you have a job? Do you work?
Yes, I work.
Okay. Would you do your job for free?
Wait. I will complete my things and you can tell me. Okay. You are not understanding my point.
Sorry. I understand your point. But what I'm saying is this: the point you're trying to make is, if he loves Chelsea, then he should compromise and play for Chelsea.
I think Mo is trying to say that he's requesting for too much money.
But he's requesting too much money from Al Ahli, not from Chelsea. From Chelsea, the reports that I've read is he doesn't want to drop his current salary, which is, I think it comes to, I mean, depending on who you're listening to, is between 190,000 a week to 220,000 a week euros. So for Chelsea, that's like 200,000 a week pound sterling if we're going for the 220 mark. Now, I think, Chelsea will be inclined to offer him more. But I don't think he is demanding that 300 million a year contract from Chelsea. That is what he's demanding to go to Al Ahli. So I think people are kind of misinterpreting his position. They're looking at what he's requesting from Al Ahli and they're thinking, he's asking for too much money and Chelsea can't afford him. But he's not asking that from Chelsea. He's asking that from Al Ahli. Any player who was in their prime, who's playing in Europe, for them to go to Saudi Arabia, play in a division which is not as prestigious, with honors that are not as prestigious, you gotta pay him extra. You gotta pay him extra to do that. But for him to come and play for Chelsea, that's gonna be different. That's different.
That's what I was gonna say as well. Is like, it's almost like you're saying, look, I can't go to the club that I'd prefer to go to in Europe, so you guys have to pay me a premium wage to convince me to still come to you. Yeah, instead of accepting a lower wage from them, because I'd prefer to stay in Europe and play Champions League football.
Spot on.
It's just like me going to Fabrizio Romano and telling him to come to my channel and discuss transfer deals. So, okay, you want me in my channel, you got to pay this for me to come and talk to you. Probably Fabrizio Romano going to David Ornstein, he's not going to pay nothing.
Yeah, been there and done that. I've spoken to him and I've asked him, and he's asked for money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Nick, could I just quickly come in with just quickly put what Mark was saying?
Danny boy, let you speak
Obviously.
1,000 times. Let our guy, I mean, our
Oh,
boy,
I just sat
our
here
man,
being quiet
our
for
friend
hours.
Swedish have a say. Then we can go back to tactical board. Okay, else we're not gonna get anywhere. Okay. Someone's also inviting me to his watch along, and I have to go and help him out. Let's go to Swedish. Are you still there? You have any more questions, or you want to finish it? Then we know you're done, so we can stop interrupting you.
Yeah. In this set, somebody was talking about that you work for free. I will give you example. Okay, one example. If you work under some company, you have limited salary from the company. You cannot go to the CEO and agree that you have to hire my salary. You cannot go directly said and that you have to hire my salary, or would not do that. That is the case with Osimhen. If you want to play for us, you also want to that you want also come club to accept your wages. That cannot be happen. That is two things, different thing. I love my job, but I cannot go to the my bigger officer to say go and say directly you have to hire my salary. I cannot do that. I love my salary. That is the same case in Real Madrid. Real Madrid want to bring Mbappe back many years ago. They cannot do that because of Mbappe. He want money. He was in higher money in PSG, so he did not join Real Madrid. In this year, he joined, but after joining Real Madrid, he cannot show his ego like in PSG because Real Madrid president is not like PSG president. Different. We have to be in limit. You get my point?
Yeah, I get your point. Mo, you got his point, right? Yeah, you do get his point. You get his point.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure they do get your point, Swadish. Thank you very much for joining us here, Swadish, and so many questions. So guys, keep the comments coming. I want to love you forever. Said a wow, 86 likes on this zone. Keep being great, and thank you very much, my sister. It's all you guys to support each and every day that has got the channel where it is now. Thank you very much, Dante. I want team. I want the team. Okay. I want the team to win this match with more vim and vigors. Big up to you, Steven. Steven Ohin, a name sound like he's coming from Ghana. Big up to you because I know Ghanaians use a lot of vigor and vim and vigor. Phantom said, does Fabricio ever sleep? Oh, I'm telling
He's
you.
claimed that he only gets a couple of hours sleep a day during the transfer window.
He doesn't do the work alone, to be honest with you. He doesn't do the work alone. He can't do it.
The streams and stuff he definitely doesn't because he has his mate always on his streams on deadline day, which I think it might be the guy that normally has his pictures. Maybe he's like the guy that does that for him.
Yeah, the guy that does his Photoshop needs to up his game a little bit.
I can confirm a couple of things on the way he works. So in regards to his Twitter, no one is allowed to play with his Twitter. He tweets everything himself. He words everything himself. He posts everything himself. In regards to his social media, like video content, he has a team helping him with that. And
so like his streams and stuff, obviously has people.
Yeah, he doesn't edit his own content. He doesn't.
That's his brother does that. His brother does that. His brother edits the videos.
Yeah, but in regards to his Twitter, no, he does that on himself. He does it on himself.
I respect it.
4 hours. 4 hours of sleep during the transfer window. He only gets 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, did you not hear? Did you not hear Fabrizio Romero last season when he did a transfer on the deadline day? Someone came up to him and asked him, "Yeah, who does your edit your videos and just that?" And he goes, "My brother." That's what my brother does. He does all the work and then he puts it on.
Okay. Thank you guys. The guys in the channel, anyone that is watching, you guys are more valuable than anybody else in my life here. Yeah, for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. KF said, Osimhen, why are you doing this to us? Come to Chelsea after you hear after what you will hear. Chelsea has always been my dream club forever. What's holding you up? What's holding you up? Chelsea shit. Hold the Chelsea shit. I can't get the whole comment right, but anyway, thank you, Brighton and Bright. Big up to you, Bright. Says have Victor. I think you mean victory. As I think you mean Victor Osimhen. Did not come out well. Bright, come again. Phantoms. What's that, Steven?
Yeah, probably meant Victor, not victory. Yeah.
It says money matters. If Kasim pays me more, I will go to his company. Phantom lost money. My team.
Phantom is gonna pay me to hire him, man.
That's what we're doing here. The Saudi club is paying Osimhen to play for them. All right. My team will win this match. Chelsea FC all the way. And if Victor Osimhen did not sign up with Chelsea FC, I will unfollow him. Oh, please don't do that. Don't do that. Everywhere I'm following him. Yes, I will. I am a Nigerian and I want him to play for Chelsea. I understand that, my brother. Oh, potential rising angel. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love your comment.
Nick, can I just say one thing? You know, I have seen on your channel and I have seen on my channel on various different platforms. The Nigerian community, the Nigerian fan base,
lovely people.
Amazing people. I mean, you know, the amount of Nigerians that support Chelsea is crazy. The amount of viewership. I mean, you know, I'm looking at my on my stats. The amount of viewership that I get from Nigeria is amazing. The amount of love and the amount of support that, you know, Nigerians have for this club is out of this world. You know, and if Victor Osimhen can come to Chelsea Football Club and play for Chelsea Football Club and represent the Nigerian fan base, you know, by having one of their own playing for Chelsea, it is gonna be massive. It is gonna be massive. And I understand, you know, maybe the sport merchandise aspect in Nigeria might not be, you know, something that Chelsea is able to directly influence or to benefit from. But I tell you, the popularity of Chelsea Football Club when they have one of the best Nigerian footballers playing for Chelsea, it's gonna blow up. You know, the entire continent of Africa. It ain't just Nigeria. The entire continent of Africa is gonna be tuned in to watch every single Chelsea game. And that is something that I am really looking forward to if it does happen, if we do get Victor Osimhen. Because
you have to know this. I mean, I know you know it. Social media platforms, Facebook, especially Facebook, the Nigerian dominance on Chelsea's Facebook account and the amount of time that they view it and the Chelsea upload, the videos that they upload on YouTube. The Nigerians watch it a lot. I'm telling you, even if you go there, a lot of fans in the UK don't even watch the highlights that Chelsea upload, but most of it are outsiders. You get what I'm saying?
I've recently opened a channel on TikTok, so it's been open for a couple of months. Slowly working my way up. I got like 500 followers on that channel. And then I started posting some of my videos from my YouTube onto TikTok. Now my videos are about 10 minutes long, so TikTok is like short form videos. But I literally posted my YouTube videos on TikTok, and I've got 20,000 views on each video that I've posted. I've posted 2, and they're close to 20,000 views in the past 2 days. My subscriber count on TikTok went from 500 to 1,000, I think 700 now, in the space of 2 days. All right, and I look at the followers. 90% of the followers are Nigerian. So there is a massive fan base in Africa, and I think Chelsea. I mean, if they tap into it, if Victor Osimhen does come in, just look at the amount of people are going to be subscribed to the Chelsea YouTube channels, the followers on their Instagram page, on the Twitter page. It's going to explode.
Right. Thank you. We're gonna wrap this up so we can go to Steven and Steven wrap that up for us. Phantom main topic needs down. If Fabrizio paid you 50 million to never delete your
he
broadcast.
reworded it. That wasn't what he meant.
Oh, okay.
Go down 2 messages and that's what he actually meant.
All right, so it's rewrite. Needs down. If anyone paid you 50 million to delete your channel and never broadcast again, I'm sure you would. I won't. I won't.
I'd argue that it doesn't say you can't restart under a different channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can restart on a different channel.
Hey, look,
who will pay me 50 million?
FC, so Knee can be loopholes.
Oh, definitely. I will do that and start another channel. But guys, it's not realistic because my channel doesn't worth 50 million. So who will give me 50 million to drop my channel?
Also a good point.
I was just going to say, guys, a couple of things have just come in. As usual, I said to you guys earlier on, this DiMarzio really hates Chelsea so much. First of all, he's
I don't know about hates.
I mean, first of all, Dharmesh Sheth from Sky Sports has put out that Chelsea are now looking at alternatives, and apparently John Duran is going to be another option that we may be looking to go and get as an alternative. The other comments that come out, the other ones have been
reported, bro.
Yeah, the other ones has come out. It says Osimhen's agent. Well, this is what apparently what's come out in the last whatever. I don't know how. I think this is going back quite a while now because it's saying apparently his agents in Rome. They've offered 65 million euros. Osimhen would earn 30 million euros on the season, as we all know. And apparently they're saying that Napoli want to sell Osimhen to them. And then another one's just come in.
Yeah, but Napoli probably do because it's more money.
Yeah, and the other thing he says is Chelsea have made a salary offer to Osimhen, but the offer is low. Therefore, there is no current agreement. But this is all going back. I mean, he's more or less going to retweet
like a day, 2 days old at least.
No, and he's going to redone it again, bro. So I don't know what he's getting clicks by.
He's recycling. He's recycling. You know what? DJ's spot on. DiMarzio does seem to have something against Chelsea. He always muddies the water. He always, puts out statements that kind of, misguide, mislead. I mean, he was just the other day, I think it was like 2 days ago, he was emphasizing Paris Saint-Germain are still in the race for Victor Osimhen, even though they haven't had any contact with him since July. And
Did they not say about Arsenal? No, was interested because 3 days ago he came out. Oh, Arsenal's in the race for flipping Victor Osimhen. So it's just all like. I've just been on Sky. So I'm just listening to Sky on the transfer now. They're talking about there's a deal talks with Napoli, but it's up to Osimhen if he wants Chelsea or Saudis, and he doesn't want that. He wants Chelsea. It's basically. But that's mate, we could talk about Osimhen all day, but they're all about Ivan and Tony now. They're just talking about Ivan and Tony now. Like, what's his days talking about Ivan and Tony now about Chelsea's options.
I'm gonna bounce. Stephen, right. DJ, Dan, everyone, fantastic. Good talking to you guys.
Big up to you guys. Big up.
I'll see you guys.
The evening tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll be here all day tomorrow.
We're here from about 5 UK time, so 2 hours earlier than what we're at now until pretty much the window closes tomorrow. If you're around,
I'll probably jump on at some time, but I'm streaming tomorrow from about I think 9:30. So I'm going to be streaming for a couple of hours, just up until the deadline.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So.
Oh boy.
It's all right. No.
But if you're live before you start, then you can jump on.
All I'm gonna say, right? Anyone that's here, you don't have to pick one or the other. You can like and share both streams.
Yeah, 100%.
Channels. Like, you don't have to pick one. You can go over there, share the stream that he's doing, and you can come here, share our one, but make sure you do it for both and you like both, then you're supporting two different content creators.
I'm gonna say something, Nee, and don't focus on who is streaming at the same time as you.
Yeah, bro. I don't need to get distracted by it because everyone's going to do it tomorrow anyway.
Yeah. Listen. Everyone is streaming when news comes out, when after a game, just before a game, it's transfer deadline. Everyone is streaming.
Yeah.
Focus on your channel. Focus on your people, and if people like your content, they're gonna watch your content. I mean, I've been on your channel when I've had friends of mine streaming, but I'm watching you. I'm not watching them because I'm interested in this particular content. I'm interested in this particular story. So you do you, and don't pay too much attention to what's going on around you. I mean, this is a massive platform. There's millions of Chelsea fans, and there's tens of channels.
Millions of fans.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. Yeah.
It's not one of those.
See, Mark, I have a channel, yeah. I have a channel and it's got over 800 and something followers. But I haven't been streaming for over a year because I've got a lot of and I was gonna start my YouTube channel before when Man City did the watchdown and talk about the preview. But I've had I've been so busy. I work on my brother Nee's show because it's more content to speak to Nee than speaking on my own channel. Like I just sometimes
Dan,
that's what I do.
You're lazy, and so am I. Okay, because I could literally try to set up a stream, try to do a thumbnail, try to do all of that good stuff, yeah, and then come on and start talking. I'm like, what's the point? Me streaming, I'll just jump on him and then just
It's not actually I'm lazy. It's because
I'm lazy. Dan, you're lazy.
It's not my food, your sirs.
You are lazy.
We've got 8 minutes till kickoff.
Oh, guys, okay, please.
I gotta go. Take care. See you later. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Peace out, boys.
Through this thing. My brother here said, where are you? Are you Nigerian? No, Clouds is not a Nigerian. He's a Ghanaian. I'm just close to you. That's close to you. Never mind. It's Ghana. Ghana, Nigeria, jollof rice and everything. So don't worry. I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Ghanaian. Thank you very much, my brother. All right. So, but yeah, I have a lot of Nigerian friends. A lot of Nigerian streamers and that I support. So yeah, Kochila himself is my brother. So yeah.
Has anyone purchased the Chelsea? Apparently, the app is not working. By the way, guys.
People are saying it's not working.
What nonsense is that? So if the
it's not working.
Find a workaround and watch it on something else, but I'm not going to disclose.
Yeah.
Actually, I know how I can watch it. Actually, so I've got an idea.
Thank you, Stephen. Take us through this thing. I've had a bad experience with the Chelsea website. I think 2 seasons ago, and I have to pay to watch a game, and I couldn't watch it. The whole thing was off. I didn't get my money back.
Yeah, it kept going down. So what you're seeing now is I quickly looked at their lineup and how UEFA have theirs set up. So UEFA have them set up in a 4-4-1-1, right? But you can imagine the majority of the time Chelsea are going to be in possession. So it's probably going to be more... Look, this isn't going to be 100% accurate because I'm working with a small area. But you can imagine when Chelsea have possession, it's going to be more either a 4-4-2 for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would look something a bit like this. Yeah? Bear with me. I'm just going to move that slightly. Or this guy who's sort of like secondary striker / attacking mid might go here. Then I'm going to move Enzo a bit here for now, just because of the space I'm working with. Then it's more of a 4-5-1, right? Because they're going to be as defensive as possible. Don't forget, Chelsea won 2-0 in the first leg. Therefore, for Servette to go through, they have to outscore Chelsea by 3 goals. So 3-0, 4-1, 5-2. Very, very unlikely to happen. Almost, I'd argue, almost impossible. But if Chelsea get a couple red cards, you never know what's going to happen, right? But you could imagine defensively, it's going to be something like this for them. Whereas offensively for Chelsea, it's going to be something a bit like this. because they've got to put as many people behind the ball as possible, even more so than the first leg, because they've got no choice now. They have to be a bit more defensive to obviously minimize the amount that they concede. And then they got to try and hit Chelsea on the counter. That was literally the only thing I wanted to add, because I was like, you know what, I may as well add it in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can imagine it's going to be at least 2 banks of 4, if not a bank of 4 and a bank of 5. But I don't know if any of their players in their midfield have experience playing defensively. If they do, then maybe it'd be more 5 at the back in out of possession. But yeah, I think it'd be a 4-5-1 more than a 4-4-2, to be honest. But it also goes back to my point about the pressing. Say the striker and the guy who's like the attacking mid are pressing, yeah, and you've got Vega here, put Badiashile out here again, yeah.
Okay.
You've got this guy here pressing, you've got this guy here pressing, yeah. If Chelsea need him, they've got Jorgensen as well. So it's all about numbers, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen the clip from TNT Sport. So last year they did a thing with Pochettino where he goes for his tactics. It looks like a mess. They did one with Maresca, and he was explaining how it's about getting the numbers on the opponent, having the numbers advantage. So that, if they're pressing and the ball's with, say, Jorgensen, yeah, Chelsea will always have at least one outlet. For example, if this guy here, Antunes or whatever his name is closing down Tosin, and this Guillemont is closing down Disasi, you've got Badiashile. Badiashile can almost instantly, if the ball's right, get it into the midfield of Vega or Enzo. And then Chelsea progress from there. So it's all about the numbers game. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I was like, I've got to quickly try and find a way to fit them on the pitch as well, so I can try and explain it a bit better. Again, if they decide to press Badiashile to take that option away, and Tosin, you've got the same thing, but with Disasi, can go into Enzo. If for whatever reason they're silly enough, only pressing with 2, for example, and they leave Tosin free, who knows? Maybe Tosin shifts over. Jorgensen's got to pass straight into the midfield.
Okay. All right.
It's a possibility. But it'd be interesting to see how it plays out with them. But I'd imagine it's more of a 4-5-1.
Spot on. All right.
But yeah, we've got 2 minutes till kickoff. So I'm going to try and find something to watch it on, which I do have an idea what I'm going to watch it on.
All right. So, I mean, guys, there we are. We have all the Steven, take us through the tactical board and what to expect. I don't know, but I want to thank each and every one of you that came on. Steven, DJ Sav, much love to this brother, and what's his name? Yeah,
Thanks
Chelsea down again. Much love. I'll give everyone a few minutes. Yeah, DJ Sav, the man himself, that guy, and then also Dan. Let me give you guys a few minutes. I have to bounce off. Someone is waiting for me. I'm being late, but let's go for it. Dan, go for it. 60 seconds.
What's that?
60 seconds to round
60
up.
seconds. Wrap it up for us, Dan.
Oh, okay. Flipping. Everyone, thank you for joining the channel. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Chelsea's kicking off in like less than 5 minutes. It's a win anyway, Nate. We all know it's
Literally
going to
about
be a
30
win.
seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. It's going to be a win. Well, we're ready through to the group stages. So then afterwards that they've pulled the group stage. But thanks for everyone for coming on the stream, on my bro stream, man. It's been nice to have a conversation about this Osimhen transfer deal. It's been boring. But let's quick before we end this shot. Mark Gui, is it? Are we going to loan him out then if we do get Osimhen? Because
No,
the
he's
guy
not
is just
going
gone.
now. He's
No.
McGee.
No,
Mike
he won't be
Gee,
loaned
Mike
out,
Gee.
bro. He won't be loaned out.
Okay. All right. Yeah, by the way, smash the like button, comment Chelsea. Yeah, I hope we get fit to Osimhen, get it done, and get the stamp them. Basically, stamp the market on the transfer, get him done. Because I'm getting fed up with this Osimhen deal. If not, if they collapse it, Head of biz on the owners. That's your own fault. But any day, let's get it over the line. And please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's not hard to click on that subscribe button. But everyone, up the Chelsea. I've got to go. My phone's about to die. Peace out.
Right.
Big up to DJ. Big up to Liam. Big up
Big
Steve.
up to you, bro.
Much
Big
love
up
to
to you,
lot,
Dan.
mate.
Regards to your
Right,
family,
big
bro.
up to you all. And you too, mate. And you too. And
Cheers.
you, Nick. Regards to the family, everyone.
All
Right, peace out.
DJ Steven, DJ, go for it, and then when you're done, Steven, I'll be right back.
Yeah, now listen, big up to you again, Nee. Big up to you as well, Steve, and everyone in the comments and everyone that I spoke to on the stream. It was always a pleasure coming on here and chatting football with you guys, the club that we love. Hopefully we get a win tonight, which I'm hoping we should do. And on the Victor Osimhen deal, all Chelsea fans, don't give up on it. I've got a feeling this deal is going to happen. It's probably going to take to the end of the window. Maybe even tonight, you may hear a here we go. Despite people trying to put a negative spin on it, like Dharma Chef from Sky Sports saying we're going for other targets. So, big up to you all. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel as always. And I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow, Nee, on transfer deadline day. Probably won't be until after 5 o'clock though.
We're starting
All right,
about 5 or so anyway, so.
All right, bro. I'll catch up with you guys after that. I'm sure I'll catch up with you guys. Definitely. You get to 11 in it, so I'll catch up with you guys. Right?
11, maybe if there's still big deals, maybe do what we normally do and be an extra hour till about midnight as well.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to quickly say, Nee, is that Chelsea has just kicked off, by the way. People are still having an issue with the website, right?
Okay.
But what I am going to say is that everyone who hasn't subscribed, Nee said something like there's quite a high percentage that haven't subscribed yet. Please scroll down now before you leave the stream. Subscribe, it's free. Like the stream as well. And that's all we ask of you guys. Both of them are free.
Thank you, DJ.
It costs you nothing. It don't cost you a dime, not a cent. Just a quick little press, turn the bell notifications to all, and then all you have to do after that is hit the like. That's all we ask of you guys.
100%. You heard that, people.
The
exactly
other thing
that.
I'll say, just quickly, is that one, hopefully we win tonight. I mean, we're going through anyway. We ain't bottling this from 2 goals up. We need to lose by 3. And hopefully we get a win in the market by getting a clinical striker, which ideally would be Victor Osimhen. I said last night it feels like things are swinging in Chelsea's direction. I said in the group, for everyone that's in our little 10-person group would have seen that when they checked. And it seems that way even more so now based on the stuff that we're hearing, although it's not from the most reliable sources at the moment. It seems like things are definitely going towards Chelsea at the moment. But yeah, anyone who hasn't got a stream, hopefully you find one.
Stop that Fulham, bro. You got a Fulham.
Hey,
All right, Phantom.
Let me know when I want to say something after we go off the air to you, because I don't want the whole world to hear it.
Oh, the one last thing I'm going to say, just quickly, is that before he ends it, so Phantom can say the thing he wants to say behind the scenes, I'm going to try and get my camera to work, hopefully no lag tomorrow for deadline day, for anyone who's not been around and seen the videos from the games before.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the man in there, you're going to see him tomorrow. He'll be live tomorrow. You see his handsome face. Go for it, Phantom. Let's wrap it up. DJ.
No. I want to say it after you've gone off the air. I want to say something. Yes.
Okay. After. Okay. All right. Guys, so I would say Leo Desperandos will be right back again. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be after the game. I'm not sure. But if it's not, later. Enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you guys. So you guys are legend. Thank you for all you do. We'll see you guys again, and bye for now.
Okay. Are we off the air?
Wait, Phantom, no.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.